About that, man. My bad about the lateness. I'm sorry about that, man. I'm on CP time. What y'all call it? Colored people time. And Bullis Gotti's on colored people time, man. Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers Bullis Gotti, man. That's my name, Mr. Rogers. But yeah, salute to everybody, man. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You know, blessed and highly favored. That's all I can say. That's all I can ask for. We're going to get into the topic. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Y'all coming in live. Smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button. Make sure y'all smash it. Smash the like button. Make sure y'all smash it. We live. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all feeling out there? Rev Run used to say, how y'all feel out there? Or how y'all feel out there? The live today is let's talk about it. I got a lot to talk about. I'm sorry I was late. I had to do the pre-recording. My schedule was kind of messed up. I fell asleep. I did a pre-record. Shout out to Red Hook. See you in the building. Good energy. I had to do the pre-recording. I'll be so busy because I'll be on Clubhouse, then I'll be on here. So my schedule will be all mixed up. So I'll be trying to give y'all the good content, and I'll be trying to go over there and try to open up some content. But you know how things be, man. You know, shifty type of schedule. But we here, we live. Let's talk about it. So today's topic, what I want to really speak on and want to touch on is these characters. The Mav Hoffas, Hassan Campbell, Cuban Link, and the TA dude, Zipwiththedrip, Gully TV. Yo, you know when I did my live the other day, right? I didn't know that he did a post on me. That's crazy though, right? But I'm gonna get on him too. But let me get to the Mav Hoffa thing because I really want to dwell on the Mav Hoffa conversation because this thing with Mav Hoffa, and I don't have no. I'm gonna tell everybody this. I don't have a hate for Mav Hoffa. My only beef with Mav Hoffa, and I continue to keep saying this, is that he's not a man of his word, right? Because when I had reached out to him to do an interview, this is during the time that Esso and Heineken left, and I wanted to bring him on my channel. You know, he gave me the runaround. You know, at first he said, yeah, we could do it. And then next thing I know, about I'll say like a week or so, his his manager at the time, Shorty, that used to be over there, the Chastity chick, you know, answered my thing. Cause the first time I sent him the video, he liked it. He used to salute, you know, the one I did on tax. And then next thing I know, I'll say, yo, let's work, let's do something. You know, the manager hit me. And I didn't get no more hit ups from him. And then I get dissed by dude, you know, in my comment section because I did a video about the whole champ situation, which I just look at things with people's characters, and I look at certain people. It's not that I have hate for people. I'm not a hater. My channel wasn't based on being a hater. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. My channel wasn't based on being a hater. My channel was based off of just giving my honest opinion on topics. You know what I'm saying? But it never, salute family. It's never been about hating on any black man because I don't hate on no black man that's successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a fan of Math. I liked his podcast. I liked what he was doing because I seen him go from the battle rap thing to, yeah, I know Bobby Raz. I seen him go from the battle rap thing to the podcasting, and then from the podcasting, he just, you know, showed his true self because I always believe, man, when niggas start getting money, bro, they start acting different. They start acting brand new. You know, when they don't got it and they on the grind, they they cool with everybody, they putting everybody on. But when they get that bag, oh, they acting hella different. You know what I'm saying? A nigga acting like, you know, You got to kiss their ass or something. And that's what I noticed with Math because he had a good thing going with Esso and Heineken. You know, they energy bounced off of each other. You had Esso, Heineken, you had Bigger and Champ who came on at that same time. So you had a good solid team of dudes that was all with you, and then you messed it up with the ego. And that's what Math did. He messed it up with the ego. So Math showed that he could be compromised. He let the Vlad see one thing. He did a Jay-Z move. You know how Jay did, like Dane? That's what he did, bro. He got the paper. He act like he was better than the dudes that helped him in the beginning. Once he Puff was like, yo, let's do some. And then, you know, that didn't go through the Puff revolt thing because of falling out with Esso. Dude started acting like he was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he forgot about the team. And that's one thing about me. I don't forget about the team. Like, you know, me and my dog, shout out to my brother Q. You know, when Q brought me on board for Rapmatic, and when I came on board, I told my bro, like, straight up, like, we a team, my nigga. Like, whatever move we do as a team, bro, we moving this together. Like, we negotiating deals. I don't miss dudes be hitting me up like, yo, Bullets. I'm like, yo, my mans, I gotta bring my mans with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is a 50-50 partnership. It ain't no Hollywood shit. But when you got dudes like Math Hoffa, they have this, you know, it's me and only me. And that's why Math is in the situation that he's in right now. Because he believed that it's only him, that it's not the team. So I wasn't surprised that this happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen this movie before. A lot of people seen this movie before. But Math just showed the world that the type of dude he is. Now, mind you, right? You know, I don't know if it's a publicity stunt. I don't know. Maybe it's a publicity stunt. Maybe it's not. But to have a barbershop and you're not really, let's keep it real, bro. The man owns the barbershop. He bought the barbershop. To have a barbershop and you don't have no type of barbers in there, you don't have the business running, you only come there to just film, that's moving ass backwards, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I had a barbershop, appreciate the subscribe, appreciate that, appreciate that. You know, if I had a barbershop, let's just keep it real. I'm going to make sure that the people that I hire to run the barbershop, I'm getting my money back. See, Math don't, a lot of these niggas, let me tell y'all something about a lot of these dudes. A lot of these dudes don't know business at all. They just come online to get money. You could tell the niggas that got money in the streets or just know about getting money, and you could tell the dudes that just got money. Peace, peace, queen. And the niggas that just got money, they all move the same. They all move the same. They buy it on jewelry. They spend the money on jewelry, buy cars, buy coats, buy a lot of dumb shit with the money, right? They not investing in to get in a business. So they're wondering why, you know, things like what happened with dude happened with him. You know, and that's what happened with Math. His ego and his mentality got him in the shape in the predicament that he's in. You know what I'm saying? If he was real fair, square with his peoples, and he was a good dude, you know, this would have never happened to him. You know, you wouldn't have a barbershop with the lights turned off and stuff like that. Come on, bro. Like, you got a barbershop, the lights ain't turned off. Like, you ain't supposed to even allow that to even happen. You know, if you a dude getting into the bag and Math is got 1 million subscribers, I know he touching 6, 7 figures. I know he touching 6, 7 figures. So for him to be touching them type of amount of money, dog, why you got the barbershop with no lights on, homie? Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And It's like, dude is not, I don't know, bro. It's like when I look at a lot of dudes, man, it's like the numbers ain't real and they whole thing ain't real. Cause if niggas could fall off like that, bro, that means your shit wasn't organic from the beginning, bro. You understand what I'm saying? People talk shit, but I'm good. Like I tell people all the time, I'm good with the 100 and some people that come in my chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing numbers. I'm not with the fakeness. A lot of these niggas be acting like they popping and they really not, man. Oh, shout out to you, Jordan. Shout out to all the people that just subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate y'all for supporting me. You know, I gotta give it y'all flowers, man, because y'all really don't have to support them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say shout out to y'all for coming through in the building and showing love and being solid day one. So the ones that's the day ones, y'all know who y'all are. The ones that's the newbies, shout out to y'all too for joining the channel. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? We really do. And we gonna keep appreciating y'all. So the thing with Math Hoffa is like, homie just showed you that his career wasn't what it was, bro. It was a lot of fake shit with him, man. You know, it was a lot of fake shit because when I looked at his page after like the barbershop closed down, I've been good, homie. When I looked at his page, because the last interview he did in the shop was with Drag On, right? And then after the Drag On joint, you seeing him in the crib. So I'm like, hold on, bro. This nigga just did a joint with Drag On. He used to do the live streams with Kim Osario and his man's Mecca. And you mean to tell me this nigga lost the barbershop? And that's when I was like, oh yeah, I know what this is, bro. It's a lot of fugazi shit. Now he wanna do shit in the home. So ain't nobody like a real hustler tell you, bro. Like, you know how many drug dealers, rappers, like just street entrepreneurs and just entrepreneurs in general, that if they owned a barbershop in the hood or they owned a store in the hood, they'll have people in there and they make money. Like, I know all the hustlers growing up, like, they would have candy stores, they'll have barbershops, and they'll have people in there cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? So, if you not a known, but like I tell people, everybody not a hustler. You could tell the hustlers, and you could tell the dudes that's not a hustler. You know? So, that right there just shows you he was not a hustler. And we got to remember, Bigger was the one that got him the shop. Then when he got his money up, then he didn't need Bigger no more. He put his money behind the barbershop, right? When he started getting that paper. But before he was getting the paper, Bigger was the one that got the shop for him because Bigger had the bag. Bigger had the security company. Bigger had the bag. So once he lost Bigger, when he didn't need Bigger no more, let's just keep it real. He let him go when he didn't need him because the paper was right. You know what I'm saying? But you got to look. Math was spending all his money on the jewelry, the designer clothes. He going to the Diamond District. No more fake jewels no more. He going to the Diamond District. He ain't shopping no more downtown Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? He going to Saks Fifth Avenue. You got to look. Once you started seeing Math getting the money, his wardrobe changed. He wearing Prada coats, Moncler, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. That nigga wasn't no Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada nigga. That wasn't how he... I remember how Math used to dress. He was a champion hoodie. You know what I'm saying? A Pele army jacket nigga. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't no fly dude. So now that he got money, he buying whips, he buying clothes, and let's keep it real. You know? So now, all that money he blew on the wardrobe, all that money he blew on the car, salute, B Stinger. All that money he blew on the bullshit. Now the barbershop is the landlord got tired and just turned the lights off on the nigga. Which I don't, like I said, man, you hustling backwards, bro. You can't, how you gonna hold a space just to do, and it's nothing wrong with doing content in the barbershop, but dogs, have barbers in the shop. He live in the Bronx. Math live in the Bronx. He lived there. He lived right on in the South Bronx. Right I think he lived like Fordham Road or something. Like they got them new penthouse buildings. That's what I was told. They say he lived in the Bronx with them new penthouses that they bought right there on Third at right in the Mount Haven section. Yeah. He lived there, you know, because they done built up Mount Haven, so he lived right there. That's what I was told. Uh, Somebody told me that he lived there on Mount Haven. You know, yeah, he fumbled the bag. Come on, bro, he fumbled the bag. He definitely fumbled the bag. You know, he fumbled the bag. That's a fact. You know, yeah, I'm in NYC. Salute. Probably not making no money. Like, yo, I mean, let's keep it real, bro. After I did the sub, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. After I did the joint, and I know what happened to Math Channel. When I did the joint with Sub Zero and the joint with Product, shout out to my brother Q, Ratmatic. Yo, we body Math, bro. Like that shit just shut the internet down. And right now, like niggas be like, yo, Gotti, you ain't. Yo, bro, we take breaks, bro. What we do is we come like how, like what was that show where they used to do back in the days? Sway used to have back in the days on MTV. Like we like that. Like we come, we do the interviews, but we do it maybe once in a blue moon. We pop out and then we just blow up with the numbers. We go crazy. Like the joint that we got coming soon is gonna shake the internet up. Like what me and my brother Q did on Rapmatic with Lord Jamal was the first. That was the test run. And then what we did with Sub Zero, Product, Keith Murray, like we shook the streets up. Let's just keep it real. Gotti, like me and my team, we shook the streets up virally. And the Benzino joint, like a lot of them joints, we like now, everybody want to interview Sub Zero. Everybody want to work with Product. You know what I'm saying? Like Product could tell you, yo, shout out to Gotti, bro. Like Gotti really, you know, made sure I was good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to entertain your question, but salute to you, Storm Money. So a lot of people gotta understand, man, that you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I ain't never been irrelevant. A lot of niggas wanted to cancel me out. I just be chilling in the cut, just thinking like my man Rakim said, thinking of a master plan. Like I came on YouTube in 2018. Let's get that clear. A lot of these niggas was on YouTube before me. All these niggas. Hassan was on before me. Gully was on before me. Like a lot of these niggas was on before me. And I came and I conquered the game. I tell niggas, don't be mad that I came and conquered the game on these YouTube streets. Don't be mad that I basically did what it did on these YouTube streets. Like I said, Math Hoffa could have had the greatest show on the road. But his biggest problem is that he has an ego problem and he a sucker. So when you a sucker and you got an ego problem, you block your blessings. See, a lot of niggas don't know how to do this media journalism shit. See, I always credit myself. Like I told y'all, my heroes in hip hop journalism and just in journalism in general is dude. And I don't praise the academics and all that. I ain't trying to be like who I want to be. Don't even put me in the academics poetic Flocko lane. I want to be in the Joe Clare, Big Tigger, Donnie Simpson, Frankie Crocker. You know, I want to be the Mr. Magic, Red Alert, you know, Put me in the motherfucking Bones Malone, you know, Barry Michael Cooper. Like, I want to be in those type of lanes. I don't want to be in the lanes of the clout chasing motherfuckers. Don't put me in them lanes. Don't put me in them lanes. I want to be in the iconic nigga. Like, when niggas talk of Bullets God, they don't say that's an iconic nigga right there. That's an iconic nigga. A lot of these dudes ain't iconic. So don't ever put Bullets Gotti in a lane and no disrespect. And like I said, no disrespect. I fuck with Ack. But me and Ack is too different. I don't want to be in no Charlemagne the God. Like, I don't look up to them niggas, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I already told you the niggas like Don Cornelius. Like, that's who I look up to. That's who I pattern my style. Like, cool niggas like that. That's what I look up to. Like Antoine from Feds magazine, like the Cavarios and shit like that. That's what I want. When niggas speak of my name, that's where I want to be. Like, when niggas talk about academics and poetic Flacco, like, I'm not that, bro. I'm not that. These niggas is cool. They cool for the Gen Z niggas. I want to be cool for all ages. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have swag. It's about savoir-faire. A lot of dudes don't got that savoir-faire. So I ain't trying to be what everybody else want to be. Like, when motherfuckers say, yo, I want to be the next, like, I be looking at these dudes. Like, when they start their platform, they want to be the star. Like, shout out to Star. Star's another dude that I look up to. But everybody can't patent Star like that. You gotta, like, I study Star. You know what I'm saying? I watch how Star his play-by-play. But everybody ain't got the finesse game of Star. Ralph McDaniels is another one that I looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So it's people that I look up to and I say, yo, I want to be like that nigga. I want to be like the legends. Like, put my name, when they say Bullets Gotti, put my name in the rafters with the legends. I don't want my name to be put with, he's just another. Like, when I look at Flacco, bro, like Poetic Flacco, he's just another academics prototype. I'm not, like, that's one thing people gotta understand. Bullets Gotti's not a prototype of nobody. I'm my own man. I'm my own man. Everybody wanted to be a Tommy Sotomayor. I'm my own man, bro. That's why I say, like, y'all gotta understand, man. It's a difference. It's a different cloth you come from when you're yourself. See, what them names that I named, they was they self. See, a lot of these dudes is not they self. They gotta be characters. Matt Hoffa wasn't his self. He wanted to be the Black Vlad. And look what happened. The Black Vlad, him being the Black Vlad, got him now in problems where he gotta do everything from home. And it ain't hitting like it was hitting when he was doing it in that barbershop. It's not hitting like that. The game is sold, not told. Let's just get that clear. Let's get that clear, bro. So all the Justin LeBoys, all the people that people be thinking they lit, like, I'm cool. I'm the underdog. Let me be the underdog. I tell people this all the time. Let me be the underdog. I'm the underdog. I'm the underdog. Bullets Gotti's the underdog. You know what I'm saying? That's why these dudes don't like me. But yeah, man, I don't got no more to say about Math, man. God bless that brother. I hope he get it right. Shout out to my brother Sub-Zero. But I hope that nigga get it right, man. Cause it's over for him. He fucked up in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying? But he burnt his bridges. That's what happened. You know, the sucker shit that he did with Fat Joe. You know, he really put Fat Joe in a trick bag. You know what I'm saying? And he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing. When the man said he didn't want to talk about it, he egged it on. What that dude do with his platform is he egged shit on. And then when he egged this shit on, he want to act like he ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? You had AZ up there. You got Lil Sean dragging him. Like, what type of dude is you when you have people dragging dudes? Like, To me, bro, that's not a real nigga. That's a sucker. That's a sucker. It's a part-time sucker. Part-time sucker, ladies and gentlemen. But it is what it is. Now, let's get into the conversation. Let's get into this dude here, Jamil. Let me not say, I'm saying Jalil. Jamil Lindsay, aka Gully TV. Let's highlight this nigga. So, the DoorDasher. This dude here is the most delusional individual there is, right? This dude is pushing almost 50 years old, right? And he has dreams of being this journalistic hip-hop journalist. But what people don't understand is, dogs, you'll never be that dude. He had and this is the thing. Before I came on the scene, Gully had a run. Gully had a run. Gully TV had a run. But you know what happened to Gully? His ego. You know, when he did the Haitian Jack, let me tell you something. I was a fan of his platform at the time. I remember when he did the Haitian Jack joint, right? And I remember when he talked to Haitian Jack, he made a statement of Jack. That's the thing that really, like, it disturbed me when he told a nigga this. He said, yo, when I come out there, give me the Tupac treatment. This nigga told this nigga, he didn't say, yo, when I come out there, we're going to do a epic interview. No, he told this nigga, let's get the Tupac treatment. Yo, that's when I knew this nigga is a fan, a stan of niggas. You feel me? That's when I knew he wasn't no real journalist, because he paying these dudes, right? Sharing the worm, you paying them. Niggas extorting you. Sherm in your pockets. Jack was about to get in your pockets until you got so scared that you had to change your number because you knew what it was, right? But you an extortion victim, you know, and you a scary dude. See, Gully need to take his own advice. It's over with. Nobody is looking at you as that. You're not that, Gully. You're not going viral like that, okay? I just watched a video with Gully, and my last couple videos did better than his interview. And shout out to Reed Dollars. Reed Dollars is a legend. But, nigga, you did a whole interview with Reed Dollars, dog, and that shit barely cracked 2,000 views, homie. Like, what is you talking about? That's when you know a nigga is so delusional that he believes his own lies. Like, dogs, you really believe your own lies? Like, you really believe that you lit like that? Like, if I show the people right now the numbers on your channel, they're gonna be like, damn, look at this nigga numbers. 1,367 views, 696 views, 1.5 thousand views. Come on. 6.4 thousand views. Like, nigga, like, it's just despicable. It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. And we supposed to believe that a nigga that was doing 1 million, let's get it 1.4 million, right? Off the Haitian Jack shit. You went from a nigga that was doing 1.4 million off of Haitian Jack, 1.1 million off of Wayne Perry, 1.1 off of Ears to Christ, right? To now, you barely is cracking them type of numbers. So who really is the delusional one? Who is the one that really need to continue door dashing? I think you need to really continue. Like, you and a lot of these dudes need to continue doing door, because you niggas is too old. Y'all is living in delusion. This is a young man's sport. Grown men in their 40s and 50s, if you don't got it, you need to stop it. The only nigga that I could say that really is doing this thing behind the scenes is Doggy Diamonds. Because he got a lot of businesses. So the nigga's a hustler. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. So he the only nigga that don't need to do DoorDash. But the rest of you niggas, come on, bro. Pack it up, my nigga. Pack it up. 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 You need to do what Scheme need to do. That's why Scheme ain't Sonetta. He need to pack it up. 10 toes down. Stop posting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's over with. Listen, I believe when a man can't obtain that like Kevin Samuels was the anomaly of an older man getting his success in the game. Let's keep it real. He was the only one at his age to get in the game. Let's keep it real. Kevin Samuels had a channel that wasn't the level that he got to later when he did that average at best video. And he was like 55. But he obtained that success at 55. Now, when you look at some of these dudes is 40 in their 50s. They not even on that type of level. They not even going instantly viral. And I'm going to talk about Hassan too. Like, he is another nigga. Like, the way he holds on, and I'm going to be honest, he holds on to dear life because, one, he know it's over with. But Hassan is he's just one of them dudes that's relentlessly got a clout chase to stay relevant. Okay? He got a clout chase to stay relevant. If he don't clout chase, it's over for him. So he got to continue to keep having dudes' name. And if he don't get the reaction, then he got to go back to square one. But when it comes to you other dudes, man, it's like, what is the point of y'all dudes even still doing this shit? Like, nigga, y'all don't got it. Y'all not them niggas. Gully definitely don't got it, and it's over for him. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Gully really don't got it. Dog, you is over with. It's over with for you, bro. Once you talk crazy and you got in your feelings, I remember when Gully was doing the Haitian Jack shit and all that. Oh, this nigga was talking big shit. He was like, yeah, the nigga really thought he had blew up. But he didn't. He didn't blow up. But he was talking so heavy, talking about, yeah, nigga Queen's Flip is Benny Hill. You see Queen's Flip? Queen's Flip was another nigga that had to be humbled. Right? Queen's Flip thought, I'm that nigga. I'm the meteorologist. That's what he liked to say, right? Queen's Flip fell the fuck off. And he had to go to Joe Buttons to save his career. Let's keep it all the way. Let's talk about that. He had to go to Joe Buttons to stay relevant. Okay? He had to go to Joe Budden to stay relevant. How you a boss, but you going to a nigga? Now, I don't be understanding these dudes. These dudes be bosses, and they gotta go to a nigga that's a boss to be they boss and treat them like a bitch. Like Joe Butters be treating Queen's Flip like a bitch. Let's keep it real. Keep it real. That's not a boss, nigga. You ain't a partner in that. You under Joe Butters. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when I look at Flacco. Nigga, you not a boss. Nigga, you under Adam 22. Niggas can't talk bullshit when they ain't bosses. Bosses is bosses. Niggas that act like they bosses, they not. They not. When you look at a lot of these dudes and you really look at the internet, man, it's a place where it's a lot of delusions of grandeur, man. That's all it is. Delusions of grandeur as a motherfucker, bro. And they know it's a lot of delusional people on here. Because they sit up here and they believe that they this and they that, and they not. That's why I told y'all, like, y'all already know, like, I'm good. You know, I'm a hustler, bro. I'm gonna get a bag, I'm a hustle, and I'm gonna get to it. That's what I know. I know how to hustle, my nigga. I know how to keep my name alive. That's why you'll never see me. I ain't never stressing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gonna catch me pressure busting me. It ain't never gonna happen. You ain't gonna never see me fold under pressure online. But these dudes, you see these dudes. They make y'all believe that they this and that. Like when I heard this nigga Gully talking, like, nigga, you talking to me? Bro, you basically shouldn't even be talking crazy. Cause your career as a YouTube content creator is over with, bro. You ain't got nothing that's impactful. You don't got no legendary interviews that's impactful no more. Those days is over with. Those days is over with. When I really look at Gully's platform, I'm like, yo, damn, this nigga is really reliving. Like, he just did a post where he posting parts of the Jack interview. And I'm like, yo, this nigga really is reliving that Jack shit. Like, you trying to eat off of that same old Jack shit. It's over with. You had your little Haitian Jack moment. But that's it. Just a moment. You know? You know? It's over with. So, I can't really understand that. I can't understand a dude that's living off of old shit. Like, let's keep it real. Like, he tried to do the sports channel. That shit ain't move. Niggas don't care about your sports channel, homie. He ain't did no numbers with that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be delusional. It's either you real. It's just like when I look at Sarnetta, bro, like, dog, nobody want to hear them debates no more, bro. It's over with, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta realize that Sarnetta, and I tell us anybody, let's just keep it real. He killed his platform when them niggas came out as frauds and scammers. It's just keeping it real. And I ain't hating. I'm just saying what it is. You can't have a platform where dudes is debating, and dudes ain't doing nothing in the community, bro. That's why when I look at Sarnetta platform, it's like, oh, y'all niggas on some celebrity gossip shit. Y'all talking about celebrity gossip. Y'all ain't talking about the information. So that's why niggas ain't checking. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, I tell dudes like this, man. Like, if I was these people marketing, like, I would tell y'all, yo, reinvent yourselves, bro. Like, really, reinvent yourselves. Cause when you reinvent yourself, shout out to the big bro in here, Boosie in the building, salute. You know, you reinvent yourself, you'll know who you is, man. But when you got these dudes, like I said, the Gully TVs, that nigga's in love and infatuated with New York shit. He like King Erna, bro. Like, when people look at King Erna or they look at Gully, yo, these dudes be like King Erna. That's why King Erna shit died a long time ago, because, like, it's like, nigga, all you could talk about is snatching niggas' honor. You live in foul. That's one. You live in foul, my nigga. A female gave you your business. You feel me? You ain't living righteous. And then you got the nerve to be talking about you for the youth, but you ain't doing nothing for the youth. So King Erna fell off because, dog, you a fraud. And you try to shit on Dark Low out of jealousy. That's why you and Leak, y'all blocked y'all blessings. Leak Moss and him blocked their blessings. How y'all gonna hate on a nigga that's really a real one? Let's keep it real. Like, that's why I say to myself, I say, yo, these dudes, man, they gonna kill theyself off. Cause niggas gonna get tired of they redundant shit. You gonna either come with some new shit or you gonna die off. And all these niggas done died off. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to hear nobody. Nigga talking about he snatching honor. and all that. We don't care about you snatching honor. You irrelevant, bro. And that's why King Erna is where he's at on YouTube. And people not really looking at him as no king or nothing. What king is you? You ain't no king, no king, nothing. Your name is Hodge, homie. Go by your real name, Hodge. He's a scary individual too. He didn't want to come outside when Poe told him to come outside. So we know Hodge ain't who we say he is. We gotta stop calling these dudes these names. Hodge is a bitch. And him and Gully was fucking the same girl. So I got shit on Erna and I got shit on Gully. I showed y'all Erna nasty ass crib, bro. That's why he don't sell sea moss no more. Rats, roaches, and shit on top of the sea moss. Nigga living filthy and foul. But he's supposed to be a Muslim. You feel me? That's why I be trying to tell dudes, man. Leave me alone. Leave Bullis Gotti alone. Because I'm one of them dudes, man. I'm resourceful. And if I get in contact with somebody in your circle, bro, and they give me the information, it's over. It's over with, bro. Like Gully, like I got the video. I might have to holler at the homie, or I might have to go back and sign into my old Google account, and I'm gonna have to re-upload that video when Gully was spazzing on his boyfriend in the crib, so people could see why that nigga really hate me. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga tell anybody what? What are you telling? You's a fan. Niggas is extorting you. If you got Sherm the Worm extorting you, you got all these niggas extorting you. Haitian Jack, you telling Jack, yo, give me the Tupac treatment. We don't want to hear nothing from you, bro. That's why, I'm like, why is niggas going on that nigga channel for interviews, bro? That nigga ain't getting y'all niggas popping, bro. You see, Benny and them niggas ain't go back on that nigga platform when they blew up, 38 special them. Cause that nigga's a Lizane. You a fan, homie. What's good, homie? Like, you a Lizane. This nigga talking about the dribble. Like, dribble what, bro? Dribble what? Like, every time I watch this nigga, like, yo, bro, you can't crack an artist's music on your page. What is the sense of them sending your music if you can't get their music any views? You not even trying to, like, do a finesse game and promote these niggas. So you ain't pushing these niggas. I done played more underground niggas on my channel. They show me love. Shout out to Jaffe. Shout out to General Deezy. Shout out to Great 8 Guard. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Kasor. A lot of these dudes, these underground dudes, I play their music on my channel. Bro, niggas go click on and say, yo, Bullis Gotti sent me here. You feel me? I put a lot of niggas on a niggas' music. You ain't putting nobody on a niggas' music. You another Hassan Campbell, bro. Y'all ain't cracking these niggas. Y'all ain't helping these niggas out. Y'all ain't putting these niggas on and nobody shit, bro. I put niggas on. I really support niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be charging these niggas and all type of corny shit. And then niggas ain't even getting cracked. They ain't getting heard. Nobody know who they is. You feel me? So when this gay ass, this Isaac Hayes ass, Smurf face ass nigga talk, y'all gotta take what he say with a grain of salt. You feel me? Y'all gotta take that Smurf face ass nigga with a grain of salt. That nigga went on a platform and said, Sublime. That nigga loved them Harlem diplomat niggas. Listen what he said on the video. He said, Sublime. That nigga loved them diplomat Harlem niggas. That ain't never happened. And then, shout out to my nigga Up for Debate. The video circuit. Back, sub play the video. Boom, what you heard Poe said. Pulled up on him in the back block and grabbed his hand. And it wasn't no friendly shit. So Gully looked so stupid and crazy, but his ego and his pride didn't want him to let it go. He couldn't let it go. You feel me? He couldn't, as a man, let himself go to say, you know what? I was wrong, homie. I was wrong. He didn't do the young buck and said, I was wrong, homie. I had it wrong. He did pull up on that nigga. But he was trying to be a fake tough nigga and say what he said on the platform, knowing that he was lying. So that's why I said, man, Gully gonna always lose in this game, man. Ain't nobody fucking with that nigga. He had a joint with the chick Mac Breezy. She dubbed the nigga. Said she ain't fucking with the nigga. She ain't doing no interview with the nigga. That nigga was tight. That nigga talk about, oh, she had a mental illness breakdown. No, she had no mental illness breakdown, nigga. She ain't want to be on your platform, nigga. Because you used her for clout with her and Gucci. And then you want the chick to come on your platform after the situation happened with her and Gucci? You think that she was going to come up on your platform and sit up in there? Hell to the no. Hell to the no, nigga. Wasn't going to happen. And then, because it didn't happen, that nigga was so hurt and tight. Salute, 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 salute. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt and tight. Oh, she having a mental illness. No, she just didn't want to fuck with you, dogs. That's what it was. That's what it was, homie. She didn't want to fuck with your platform. And she didn't. She went on these other platforms and gave them an interview. She ain't give you because you a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know you a sucker, Gully. You been a sucker, dogs. Why would they want to come on your platform when you out here being a messy female, nigga? You exploited the girl for views. When you exploit somebody for views, they ain't trying to fuck with you. You exploit people, nigga. And then when these niggas want to extort your ass be changing your number. We know what you do, Gully. You change your number. When Sherm and them wanted you to cut that real bag, you change that number. Same with Jack. Jack ain't know you was getting paid. Like, he ain't know the views. Once he saw that 1 million views, his niggas put him on. They called them. Yeah, we gonna get that money, nigga. Gonna get that money up out of you. Change that number. Tell the truth. You change your number, dogs. Change the number. And that's why you looking bad. You hating on everybody. Dissing everybody. Niggas know you a bitch. You ain't fighting nothing. You ain't hurting nothing. You ain't letting nothing fly, Gully. Let's get that clear, dogs. You ain't hurting nothing. You ain't killing nothing. And you ain't letting nothing fly. We see you get out the vehicle and you calmly told that nigga you ain't want to fight. The big brolic nigga. And the big brolic nigga wanted to fight you. You ain't do nothing. All right? When the OG, Ronnie Shaw, said, yo, look at Jamil over there with the white boy, and the white boy rubbing on your muscles, right? Rubbing on your shoulders. You ain't check that nigga, Gully. You ain't check him. That's why your ass is doing DoorDash, because you ain't making that paper like that. You ain't on here every day, because you ain't making that paper. You might make a little, I know what you make. You making maybe a little 500 here, a little 600 there, but you ain't making no real chicken, bro. No real chicken. Hold on. Yeah. So you know you making maybe a little 200, maybe 300, 400, but you ain't making no real paper, bro. You ain't making no real paper. You know what I'm saying? You might got these. You think we don't know? I know what niggas is really making on YouTube. Y'all can front for the fans, but you can't front for me, dog. Let me tell y'all something, man. These dudes ain't making what y'all think they making. They not making no 10,000, no none of that. These dudes is basically making a $2,000 maybe, a $3,000, $1,000 a month. That's what they making, bro. I was making 4,000 a month on YouTube, and that's because I was doing videos that was going viral on my first channel. You know what I'm saying? On my second channel, I was making 1,000 a month. On this channel, I made 3,000 a month. So I know niggas ain't making no crazy paper. So when niggas be sitting up here on the YouTube saying, yeah, I'm eating, these niggas ain't eating. Like, nigga, y'all niggas ain't eating like that, bro. Stop the lies, bro. Stop the cap. Stop the lies. Stop telling these people the foo-foo stories. We know who making the real bag, and we know the ones that's not making the real bag. Y'all not making the real bag. You know? Y'all not making the real bag. But y'all could lie to these people if you want to. You could claim what you want to claim, but y'all ain't making no money. And Gully, that's why Gully had to go to work. You know, Ski wasn't making no money. That's why he had to go to work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause them niggas is clowns, man. They just be out here just saying anything and making the people believe any and everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why them niggas, the platforms is like they fell off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't really want to sit up there and talk with Gully, bro. They know Gully is sucker. Ain't no Gully is sucker. And he get tight because niggas don't want to do interviews with him. Niggas don't want to do interviews with you because you a sucker, homie. So you had to do what a lot of these niggas had to do. You had to go get that DoorDash job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what's keeping you afloat, DoorDashing. We know, nigga. We know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Av told me, nigga, you came on a fucking train, homie. You heard? You came on the train, Gully. You came on the train, Gully. You hear me? You came on the train. You came on the Amtrak to Jersey, to Academic Studio. You came on a train. You ain't drive there, nigga. You came on the train. You rent cars, nigga. We know what it is. You ain't balling like that, homie. You could lie to them people and make them believe you balling. You ain't balling. You ain't balling. You might got a hoop ride, but you ain't balling like that. You was balling like that, you wouldn't be taking Amtrak to Jersey. You would be driving to Jersey. You took Amtrak to Jersey. That told me that son ain't balling like that. You know? Now he ain't do academics. He came, okay, shout out to Troy Ab, that's my guy. Troy Ab podcast was at Academic Studio. Still there, right? When we was filming, I didn't show up because it was a snowstorm. I was gonna show up. I was gonna meet the nigga Gully. I spoke to the nigga Gully on the phone. Av told that nigga, yo, speak to the nigga. And that's what he did. He spoke to me on the phone. All that, how he be talking, that nigga wasn't talking like that. That nigga was hurt. And he said the reason why he felt the way with me is because, this is facts. The reason why he felt the way with me is because I shitted on his Haitian Jack interview. Okay? And he felt he spent all this money to go to Dominican Republic. I shit on his interview. As he told me on the phone. If Ab put that clip up, you gonna see it. If he ever put that clip up, when we was on the phone, me, Gully, and Ab, they was recording. KO So Frosty was there. Shout out to KO. Guards of the City, that's my guy. He was there also. You will hear the nigga Gully saying. And I told the nigga, you know what, my bad, homie. And he said, yo, salute, champ. And then the nigga come back. He comes back on his platform, the nigga talking some certain type of way. That's why I said, man, these niggas be suckers on the internet, man. Niggas be soft and they be suckers. I got stories on Gully, man. Gully ain't built like that. Gully ain't like that at all. Gully's a sucker. You know what I'm saying? I got the nigga went to the beat 139. He told the homies, like, yo, we not going live. He told the homie, we not going live. That's what he told the homies. And they didn't go live. He came with two females. Straight like that. He came with two females. And he did not go live. He did not go live. And cause he did not go live, Gully was able to leave up out of there unscathed. Now, when I went to the beat 139, ladies and gentlemen, I went live both times I was up there. I went live both times. You can ask Doc, Vito, Keith Cash, they'll tell you. I said, let's go live. I told them that, let's go live. I ain't say, no, don't turn the cameras on, no. I said, let's go live, and we went live. Each time I've been up there. So, that's why I be saying, man, these niggas be cat, bro. Can't believe these dudes. Zip is another one. He's a scary nigga. He don't want to come out and do interviews. We already know him. He's another scary nigga. He like to do videos in the house. He ain't about that. He ain't about that. But it is what it is. Now let me get to this nigga Zip with the drip. Cause I've been watching his platform, you know, and he's another dude, right? Nigga, mind your business. Stop talking about 50. Stop talking about 50 and I saw he did something about Steven Jackson. But, you know, stop talking about niggas, bro. Like, that's all you do, nigga. You like Wendy Williams, homie. You like Wendy Williams. Like, I don't understand a nigga like, niggas felt bad for you and they gave you a little tiny name chain. Like, they like, yo, Zip, man, we gonna give you a little tiny name chain because we feel bad you ain't got no jury, right? Because all these Puerto Rican niggas got jury. All these Puerto Rican and Dominican niggas got jury, but you the only nigga in the circle that ain't got no jury. So you know what, Zip? We gonna give you a little chain and we gonna give you a little pinky ring. You know what I'm saying? Because we tired of you looking like a broke fiend. We don't want you looking like a broke fiend around us, right? Now you running with dudes that's extortion victims, right? They getting extorted, right? Tell him Blanco, he getting extorted by 4 green niggas. The germ nigga, he getting extorted by True Life and his brother Debo, right? They extorting this nigga, right? It's facts. Let's keep it real. They extorting these niggas, right? And then you got Zip with the drip, where they know he's just a dummy crash out. They put the battery in his back because they know if a nigga knock his noodles, ain't nobody gonna care about him. You know what I'm saying? So this dude Zip gets online and he speaks about Ja Rule and 50, right? Let me tell y'all something. Nobody should be speaking about Ja Rule and 50 unless you Ja Rule and 50 or you was dead in the circumstances. Shout out to Preem for checking shit in the beginning, right? But when I hear this nigga Zip, bro, he sound more like, and I'm gonna keep it real, he sound more like, who can I say he sound like? A Wendy Williams, Joan Rivers ass nigga. Like he sits up there every day gossiping like Joan Rivers and Wendy Williams. Talking about nigga situations. Nigga, talk about why you got 5 years probation for a homicide in 1998. We don't want to hear no more about the fake little street hooligan stories. We don't want to hear none about that because we don't believe that. All right? All that, you the voice of New York. If you was the voice of New York, my nigga, you would be the voice of New York. You would be somebody would give you $1 million bag. They ain't give you nothing. You still in Lefferts Gardens living in that apartment. And you don't want me to give that. You don't want me to give that apartment number. Because we got that too. All right? But you living in that Lefferts Prospect Gardens. In that apartment. for them niggas that got that package, right? And you can't get out of that apartment, right? So you up there smoking dirty weed, you got cat pissing and shitting, you know, and you ain't motherfucking in a position, but you talking about you that nigga and this and that. When the nigga Anton Daniels exposed you on 10 Toes Down channel, see, I don't fuck with the 10 Toes Down nigga. I think he's a clown and a sucker and a lame. Fuck 10 Toes Down. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect no nigga that lied on my name and did it out of hate because I ain't fuck with him, right? Now, mind you, right? The nigga embarrassed you up there, and you was hurt that you got embarrassed up there, that you and that nigga started beefing. All right? So that nigga sitting up there smoking dirty weed, talking this, talking that, ain't doing nothing, steady fronting, right? And then he's on there, he's like the other dude, the light-skinned nigga that like Zip. Like when I look at Zip and I look at a lot of these dirty section niggas, I say to myself, yo, bro, these niggas are the worst of YouTube, bro. And I blame myself for putting on a lot of these dirty niggas. Because a lot of these niggas shouldn't have voices. Hassan is one of them and should never give these niggas, but he give niggas any nigga voice. Cause to him, he's infatuated with fake street niggas. Cause he's not a street nigga. Alright? But this nigga sits up on the couch and smoke dirty weed and talks about niggas all day, every day. You feel me? All day, every day. And he tells a story about everything. Like, I'm listening to this nigga, every story he talking about. Like, I'm saying to myself, yo, nigga, you up there promoting niggas' brands, right? You sitting up there promoting niggas' weed. You sitting up there wearing niggas' chains. Like, niggas got you like a bitch. Only bitches promote other niggas, man. Real niggas don't promote no niggas. You up there wearing niggas' chains of niggas' weed. That's crazy to me, my nigga. I would look crazy promoting niggas' business. And I ain't got no percentage in it. Nigga could talk a good one, nigga. But it ain't what it is. And that nigga sitting up there, he getting high. He smoking. You know what I'm saying? Look like his lungs about to motherfucking collapse. And this nigga's a walking billboard. Nigga work for NYCHA. Let's get that clear. Homie work for NYCHA. Right? He worked for NYCHA because he ain't making no real money on YouTube. Let's keep it real. He ain't making no money. Because the lifestyle ain't changed up. Because if he was making money, nigga, you wouldn't see him with that NYCHA hat on. He wouldn't be a walking billboard for niggas. You wearing niggas jewelry. You promoting niggas weed. You doing everything. You talking about everybody. You talking about Floyd. Floyd ain't worrying about no 402. You talking about Floyd with him getting scammed, nigga. Yo, this is the problem with niggas. Y'all all up in other niggas' business. Why you all up in Floyd business, bro? Get you some business, nigga. 50 ain't gonna sign you, nigga. What you think? 50 gonna sign you? You think he gonna sign you to the G-Unit televisions? Huh? You think he gonna sign you? You doing all that dick eating? He ain't gonna sign you, bro. You a walking mascot. He's not gonna sign you. He's not gonna sign you. 50's not calling you. He's not reaching out to you. He's not putting money in your pocket. It's not gonna happen, brother. You may want it to happen, but it ain't gonna happen. Okay? It ain't gonna happen. So you sitting up there asking 50 every time you see 50 like dogs. He put you up on his page because you was being a gossip girl. You in his business with Meech, which that was none of you niggas' business. Y'all niggas shouldn't even had an input in that. Y'all saw what I said. I said, yo, I ain't putting no rat jacket on nigga. The paperwork look fugazi, and I ain't listening to no nigga. Now it come to find out Cuffy is a rat, which I've been said Cuffy was a snitch. Cause how can a nigga call a nigga a snitch and then affiliate himself with a snitch and then say a nigga snitched on him when he's associating with a snitch and Blue Da Vinci? But they know that Zip, you will crash out. They know niggas like you and Hassan Campbell, y'all niggas is gossip girls. But these niggas ain't gonna stand next to you niggas. These niggas ain't gonna put money in y'all pockets. Cause they know what y'all niggas is. I just laugh at a lot of you niggas. Like I look at y'all niggas like, oh, these niggas is clams. Like, yo, son, the same niggas that Zip be praising is the same niggas that be in my DMs be like, yo, Gotti, man, I fuck with you, nigga. I like what you doing on that Rapmatic shit, nigga. That shit fire, nigga. Niggas been watching you for a minute, nigga. Yeah, cause I'm not out here acting like none of you niggas. I ain't out here putting my pom-poms out like a cheerleader, nigga. See, them maid niggas don't like putting the pom-poms up, being a cheerleader. They don't like that, bro. All right? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You know? It's crazy. Let's keep it real. It's clinically proven to moisturize dry skin for 48 hours and instantly strengthens skin's barrier for softer, smoother skin. Let's keep it real. So, when you hear these dudes talk, and you just listen to these dudes like Zip, man, like Zip, I don't want to hear nothing from you. You're nobody. Like, yo, Zip is a dude that comes on here and tells you that he's a somebody. Nigga, you went to jail. You did almost 20 years in prison. You didn't do 20. You did like 19. Was it 19 I think he did? 19. It wasn't even 20 years. He did 17 years in prison for that robbery that happened in 2004, right? So you did that amount of time in prison, right? You came home 2020, 2019, right? So you did 18 years, right? You dudes, like this is what I never understood, right? Zip, you, your brother, and your other Cody, y'all robbed civilians, nigga. You robbed working class people. You took a chain, a Casio watch, a wallet, a pocketbook, a Metro card. Let's get this clear. This is what you took. A little ass flimsy chain and a leather jacket. Y'all did some crackhead bum nigga move. Y'all wasn't getting no money in Corona, nigga. The niggas in Corona that was getting money, let's keep it real, was the niggas like Billy Bang, Tata, the one you hate, the one you try to slander, but he was a real nigga that was getting to it. Big D, John Cuff, Apps, aka God. These was the niggas that was in your hood getting to it. But you wasn't getting to nothing. You was doing crackhead stick-ups. You wasn't running up in coke spots. You wasn't running down on a rapper. You wasn't being none of that. You made it seem like, oh, I caught a body. And come to find out, man, you read his paper, you read the newspaper and all that, and you see what the nigga got. He got 5 years probation for homicide in 1998. You know? 5 years probation for a homicide. Come on. 5 years probation for a homicide. You took all this, your grandmother is thorough. Okay, your grandmother's thorough, but she took you to the precinct. You and your brother. So that wasn't no G'd up nothing. She took you and your brother to the precinct. You was locked up, right? You came home, and this is the thing. You ever to say, I had the mother load coming in. No, them old timers told you after you got kicked out the whip by Sherm, because you got kicked out the whip by Sherm, right? And you had no choice but to turn Muslim. When you turn Muslim, homie, let's keep it real. When you turn Muslim, they wasn't going to protect you for nothing. You had to bring certain stuff in. You get extorted by Chino Blast, pressed and extorted. You get extorted by Blue Boy. Blue Boy puts the knife on the table and tell you what it was and what it was going to be. And instead of you saying, you know what, we going knife to knife, you said, no, I'm going to get down. You did what young Chris and Neef did in State Property. Get down. Get down. Remember that scene in State Property? When they homie was like, yo, I ain't getting down with nothing. Said, off you, nigga. And then when the nigga ran around the corner and that nigga Bleak came with that sawed-off shotgun and clapped that nigga, and them niggas had them guns on them, Neef and Chris, and they said, get down. That's you. So when Blue Boy ran up on you and you had the ultimatum and the option to choose to not get down, to pick up that knife and get busy, like my nigga said, get busy, y'all. You could have got busy. But you chose the opportunity to get down and hustle for that man. And you did exactly that. It wasn't none of that gangster fly talk you be talking. No, it wasn't none of that. You got down and you stayed down. And that's why to this day, them Spanish niggas own you and you gonna always be their little bitch. You was scared for your life. That's why you run around with a bunch of Spanish niggas. You they flunky. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. You they flunky. And they know you they flunky. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got you looking crazy out here. Only black nigga around all these Spanish niggas and all them looking like money and you looking like a fiend. Something ain't right. Key Sweat shit, something just ain't right. How you looking like bummy and they looking like money? That's crazy to me. I'm around all these Spanish niggas and none of these niggas looking, I'm the only nigga looking like bummy and they looking like money. And they felt so bad for me that they had to give me a little chain, little flimsy little chain. They ain't give me the big joint. I ain't got the big joint. I got the little nameplate joint. Look crazy, son. You look crazy running around with a nameplate joint on your neck. Flimsy little shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Look flimsy, beloved. Shit don't look real. Like, damn, nigga. That's how your peoples do you in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You could have did what China did, bro. Take a nigga AP, take that bag of money, and do what it do, my nigga. But you ain't a gangster like that, bro. You ain't gonna do it because you know Them motherfucking Spanish niggas will tear your ass up, nigga. You ain't a fearless gangster, homie. That's why you fall in line. Them niggas treat you like how they treat you, nigga. They treat your ass. They treat your ass like submissive, the submissive bitch that you is, bro. And you know you submissive. We know you submissive. Ain't no gangster in you. Suck to my bro in here. Rapmatic, my nigga Q in the building. Salute. I was just talking about my broski, man. We got something coming real soon. Real soon. You know what I'm saying? Me and Q link up, nigga. It's like AZ and Nas. We like the original Capone and Noriega. We like motherfucking, you know, Havoc and Prodigy, son. Like, this man is the evil genius, bro. It's the evil genius. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, yo, Rapmatic be killing it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas ain't killing it, bro. No, they ain't killing it, bro. But it is what it is. Now let me get to, because I'm done talking about Zipwiththedrip. I'm done talking about that bum ass nigga, man. Until you tell us about that 5 years probation for that homo, until you tell us why you ain't backing down on Blue Boy, ain't nothing more to talk about. Now let me get to this nigga Cuban Link. Cause he got in my comments section and was talking real greasy, right? So let me say this about Cuban Link, right? Cuban Link, bro, let's get this clear. And I kind of respect what Hocus said, right? And me and Hocus, and let me say this right now, me and Hocus do not have beef. We squashed our differences. We good. We good money now. You know, me and Hocus did have issues. We did have issues, but I'ma keep it real. The reason why we had our issues was because of, and I told y'all, him jumping out the window for Hassan Campbell. You know, before that, we ain't never had no beef. We ain't never had no drama. I ain't never had no drama with Son. Me and him ain't really had no argument. So, shout out to Hocus. I don't got no issue with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no issue with him. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, he be going at my peoples, I still ain't got no issue. I don't got no issue with him. You know what I'm saying? We can squash beef. Ain't mean like we buddy. But, you know, we ain't got no issues. Now, let's get into this, right? So, this nigga, Cuban Link, y'all know who I'm talking about. Cuban Link, the failed rapper. Let's get this clear, y'all. The failed rapper, right? Cuban Link hasn't been relevant since the 2000s, right? R.I.P. Big Pun. Big Pun was the legend, right? Big Pun is who Fat Joe wanted to sign. He never wanted to sign Cuban Link, you know? And it's like Cuban has been running off with saying he's Pun means, but Pun wouldn't even co-sign none of the bullshit that he's doing. Let's keep it real. You ain't never seen like the dude that was really like Cuban Link act like he's Sunkiss. You know, that's the dude that really was running tight with Pun. And we really gonna be technical. That was Pun's right hand, Sunkiss. But dudes keep acting like this dude keep acting like, oh, he was the one running with Son and that was his means. Like, nigga, that wasn't your means. You bitter, and you mad. How could you be mad with somebody, right? For 24 years or 23 years that happened to him? I think it was 24. 24 years, right? You got cut at Angie Martinez's album release party, right? The nigga that cut you, Cuban, is still alive, brother. The nigga that cut you You should have been got your get back to that nigga that cut you. But what you did, Cuban Link, you didn't handle your business. You know what I'm saying? You didn't handle your business. You came off very bitter, very bitter and very disgruntled. And a lot of dudes was taking on your beef. Lord Tariq took on your beef. You know, my son took on your beef. Have Hocus and his brother took on your beef. They didn't have beef with Fat Joe. They was riding because of you, right? And what you have went on your platform is got mad that these men don't want to take on your beefs no more. And they feel like they just want to do their thing and get their money and live their life. And because they don't want to follow in your disgruntledness, you upset. You and your feelings. No, you're a bitter baby mama, nigga. You a bitter baby mama. And let's keep it real, right? If you was really Pun's mans, you would be calling out Liza and saying, you know what, Liza? Yo, you foul for what you did um to Pun. You foul for allowing yourself to even stoop that low to slander the legacy of Big Pun. A lot of people love Big Pun, right? But when you show Big Pun in a negative light like that, how can people love somebody when the wife is promoting them as a monster, right? And you not calling that out, right? His sister's saying a whole totally different thing than you saying. But you got an issue with the truth. Talking about they doing this for Joe and that. Stop talking about Joe, nigga. Stop doing that. People is tired of hearing you talk about Joe. You've been talking about Joe since this happened to you. Move the fuck on. First, you was on the Christian wave. That's why I call out Little Sean. Like, when I call out these dudes, it's like these niggas got to get called out because they come on here with a chip on their shoulder, acting like they shit don't stink, acting like they ain't bitter baby mamas, right? And you got dudes like Cuban Link, the dude TA, like they look crazy to me. Like niggas like this look crazy to me. Like y'all really going on y'all platforms talking about Fat Joe every time y'all talk. It's like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have beef with Cuban Link. Let's get that clear. Cuban Link has a beef with Bullis Gotti because Bullis Gotti don't want to support his corny shit. I don't support the corny shit. If y'all know me and y'all know my platform, y'all ain't never gonna see me co-signing bozos or niggas moving like bozos. You know, he moves like a bozo. And I don't give a fuck what niggas tell me. They can't tell me nothing. Cuban Link moves like a bozo. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga that's online that every time you look, he crying about dude doing him dirty. Why you crying about niggas doing you dirty? Huh? Why you crying about niggas doing you dirty? You know what the streets is. You know how I get. You know how it goes. Yo, Relly, salute, bro. Listen, man. Yo, Relly, you crazy, nigga. Yo, yo, Relly, you hate Fifth, bro. I don't know why you hate that nigga, bro. That nigga love Ja. Yo, shout out to Ja, shout out to 50, bro. I fuck with both of them niggas. I don't got no issue with 50 or Ja. I try to like I salute both of them brothers. You know, just from coming from Queens, bro, and doing what them niggas did is you gotta salute them. But let me get back to what I was saying. I mean, he got joints. He got joints. He got a lot of joints. He got a lot of joints. Y'all got joints. I can't front and say he don't. He got joints. But yeah, so Cuban Link been going on these platforms talking about Joe. Like, nigga, nobody wants to hear the Joe shit no more. Like, Nigga, we tired of hearing that. Every time you come online, you crying about Fat Joe. You know, you crying about Fat Joe. This nigga goes online crying about Fat Joe. Yo, Fat Joe did me dirty. Like, shut up, nigga. Like, that's cornball shit to me, bro. Any nigga that sit up online and crying about another grown man, all these years, you still crying about this man. It's crazy to me, dog. Like, dogs is crying about a dude that ain't even worrying about him. Fat Joe ain't worrying about you, homie. Fat Joe getting to the bag. Fat Joe is doing big things, bro. What is you still talking about him? You and that nigga TA look like hoes, bro. Y'all look like straight up hoe ass suckers, bro. That ain't gangster shit. Niggas is running around talking about niggas for all these years, bro. Pun wouldn't even jack you for what you doing, nigga. Tell the truth why you got cut, bro. Tell the truth. This what Cuban Link not telling the people. He got cut because he was trying to sleep with this man's wife. That's what got him cut. See, a lot of beef. See, Cuban don't tell the truth about a lot of his shits. Like Joe and Pun had to save this nigga life multiple times. You know what I'm saying? In the streets. It was a lot of street beefs that Cuban Link had. See, he like to go on in and lie. But I know niggas that really know son, bro. That I done had conversations with, bro. Alright? And when we have conversations, bro, especially when it come to Big Pun was always respected, bro. There's a situation where you hear Joe speak about where, yo, my nigga Relly, yo, son, chill, nigga, chill. Chill, son. Relly, you crazy, bro. Chill, son. Chill, man. Chill. Chill. Y'all niggas want me to go in, bro. Chill. Shout out to Jive Fifth, bro. Chill, Relly. You my bro, but chill, son. That's why, nigga, I fuck with bro, man. But chill, nigga. You wildin', son. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Relly, cause I be telling Relly, man, like my man's is Brooklyn royalty, man. I be telling him, man, yo, I gotta get your pops on the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Jew Boy, man. Fort Green legend, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Relly, man. Relly a real one, man. My man's be spitting. He got that heat. I'm plugging my man's. My man's got that heat, bro. But yo, you crazy, Rels. Chill, bro. Um, listen, I seen the video with Pun smacking his wife, but listen, bro, this is my thing, right? Liza slept with Pun's half brother, bro. Like, why is nobody talking about this woman sleeping with his half brother? Why is nobody talking about when Pun was on the ground fighting for his life? His wife ain't give him mouth to mouth. He died there on the scene in the crib, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody asking about that. Ain't nobody questioning, yo, how this man was laying on the ground fighting for his life and his sister saying that she ain't even give him mouth to mouth. Like, shit like that really, like, had me thinking, like, how did this man trusted Miss Jones over his actual wife? Like, that nigga trusted Miss Jones after his actually wife, man. Like, got more, his wife got all this vitriol, but let's keep it real. Son ain't trust her with the bag. He trusts his side piece with his money than trusting his own wife. And she got the, like I said, she got the most vitriol there is. So that's why I said, man, you can't believe everything you hear a lot of times, man. Cause shit be smoking screens, man. Yeah, the singer, Miss Jones. Shit be smoking screens, bro. So back to Cuban, you know, dudes was saving this boy life, man. You know, like Twin for Sex Money Murder wanted to clap Cuban Link. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was a point them niggas wanted to take this nigga out. It was Fat Joe and Pun that squashed that. You know what I'm saying? That saved boy life. But Joe and Pun, you know, they they had love for the little nigga. But he was a disgruntled, disloyal dude. And that's why a lot of dudes that look at Cuban Link that'll tell you about him, bro. He's disgruntled and disloyal. You know? He's disgruntled and disloyal. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't a loyal dude. Like I said, bro, they saved his life, bro, multiple times. Like we could talk about the Connecticut shit. That situation was dealing with Cuban Link. That had nothing to do with Terror Squad. That was a Cuban Link issue. Yeah, Gully a sucker. You know what I'm saying? But Cuban Link want to make it, these niggas was going at Terror Squad. No, they was coming for you, nigga. You was the fake tough nigga. You heard? You was the fake tough nigga. And that's why they wanted to get at Cuban. So, you know what I'm saying? He tried to discredit Joe, and he tried to even discredit his own brother. You saying pun your brother, but you trying to discredit him. Like, even the situation with Jay, everybody know that Jay got hit in the bottle by punning him. He tried to discredit Pun and Joe and say, oh, nah, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all gonna discredit that nigga? That nigga know what he did. He ain't like Son. He ain't like Jay, my nigga. Pun and Joe wasn't messing. Now they, you know, Joe messed with him now, but back then he wasn't fucking with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, salute, glaring eyes. You already know. You know what I'm saying? So Cuban is a you know, he go against his twin. He go against Big Pun. He don't ride for Big Pun. You always see Joe, he hold up that man in high regards. When his wife tried to do the bogus shit on the documentary, he wasn't jacking it. That's why he stepped in. Because you not gonna do no bogus shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what dudes gotta understand. Cuban Link is a bogus ass nigga, son. He bogus. He bogus, bro. You know what I'm saying? He bogus. All that hating on, how you gonna hate on this man all them years, bro? You say you a Christian, you know what I mean? Live your life, man. Why you hating on this man all these years, bro? You hating on this man for what? What this man did to you that every time you talking about Joe, every time, bro, you know what happened at Carbons, bro. I think it was Jimmy's. It wasn't even Carbons. You know what happened at Jimmy's. You know why it went down like that. You know why you got cut. You know it was over that man woman. That's why you got cut. It wasn't over none of that. Oh, niggas sideline you and nah, nigga, you was trying to smash that man wife. You was trying to smash that man wife. And niggas know that. And that's why you got what you got. But hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I'm bad. Yeah, bro. Like, that's what it is, man. Like, you know, let's keep it real, right? If Pun ain't want to give his child's mother, the mother of his children, money, it was a reason why he ain't give them money. It's a reason why he ain't leave Liza with nothing. Because he knew that she was a snake. You know, if a woman turn your children against you, This man is deceased. This man been gone since 2000, 25 years. And this woman had his son diss him on a diss track. She defamed his character after his death on Hollywood stories. You understand what I'm saying? And even in the documentary, you know what I'm saying? Instead of you uplifting them, like I said, Kim, Charlie Baltimore, and Faith, you'll never hear them speak ill about Big. They'll say, yo, Big was the love of their life. They love that nigga. How great he was, how amazing he was, how sweet he was. Even though Big had his faults, but they ain't never gonna get online and do what Liza did. Liza showed she wasn't loyal from the jump, from the giddy up. She wasn't loyal from the giddy up. And that's why I said, you know, Big Pun gave Miss Jones what he gave Miss Jones, bro. So you can't knock Big Pun. Big Pun did. He knew the person that was loyal to him. Who was loyal to him was Miss Jones. And that's why she got his paper. That's why she got his royalties. If she wasn't loyal, she wouldn't have his loyalties. His royalties would have went to somebody else. So it went to the woman that he knew and trusted. He didn't trust. Old girl. Sorry, but that's how the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? So with Cuban talking, nigga, you need to tell the truth, bro. You don't see some kids coming online speaking ill about Joe. He let it go, nigga. Them niggas squabbled it out and they hugged it out, shook hands, and went about their business. And it's no more about that story. But you, it's 2025, nigga. You still talking about what happened to you in 2001 with this nigga. Oh, the nigga blackballed me. Oh, nigga, listen, bro. You gotta stop with the nigga blackballed you. You had a situation. See, what people keep forgetting. Bang Bang Boogie had a situation with SRC, all right, with Steve Rifkin, by the help of 50 Cent. But when Rick Ross came to Castle Hill, you know, 50 felt like, all right, you niggas got Rick Ross in the projects. I'm dubbing the cosign. That's just what happened. But you had the biggest nigga in the game, 50 Cent, co-signing you, and you would have got in the door just off of the back of 50 Cent. Ain't nobody was bigger than 50. 50 had the motion. But once them niggas had that man in the projects, it was over with that deal. So it's back to square one. So when you hear this nigga Cuban talking, bro, I take what that nigga say with a grain of salt, bro. He's cap. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for paying the chop, you know what I'm saying? I said what I said, but that nigga's cap. He's fugazi. Cuban and Link is fugazi. All right? He need to tell the truth. You was trying to smash that man's wife. You was in violation. This is why them sex money murder niggas wanted to kill you back in the 90s, bro. Cause you was out of pocket and you was in violation. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that. How Pun and Joe had to save your life. Talk about what really happened in Connecticut. Don't lie and say that what happened in Connecticut was, oh, that was just Terror Squad. No, nigga. What happened in Connecticut was about you. It was about you, beloved. You is the reason why the shit jumped off in Connecticut. You feel me? We ain't going with that lies that you. Come on, bro. Niggas be pushing. Niggas. One thing I noticed with niggas, bro, they don't know how to push the truth. They push lies and not the reality. Reality hurts sometimes. So let's just keep it real. So you know, every time I listen to that nigga TA or I listen to that nigga Cuban, it's like, yo, y'all niggas sound like bitter baby mamas, nigga. You crying about math, now I bring you on, nigga. You been on Vlad. You could have went back on Vlad. There's more bigger platforms than math. You crying about the nigga with drink chips and yo, shut up, bro. You sound crazy, my nigga. Like, yo, bro, you it's like, yo, bro, you know what you did. You know what you did. You know what you did. You know what I'm saying? You know what you did. But you know, you gotta deal with your reality, man. Stop hating on niggas, man. Stop hating on Fat Joe and Tony Sunshine and them, man. They eating, bro. They eating, bro. Don't be mad that you ain't eating. You could have been eating. If you'd have stopped doing what you're doing and apologized to Joe, bro, you probably would have been back in the circle with Joe. You know what I'm saying? Tony Sunshine dissed Joe. You know what I'm saying? Tony, you forgot. Tony Sunshine dissed Joe. Remy dissed Joe. But you know what happened? They knew what they was doing was wrong. They apologized. And boom, they back in the circle. Rem eating, you know. Tony Sunshine eating. You know, you the only one that ain't eating. Armageddon eating. Prospect eating. Why Cuban ain't eating? Because Cuban want to be a bitter baby mama. So you want to be a bitter baby mama? You need to be a bitter baby mama in that corner. That's what Hocus is saying, bro. Niggas is tired of hearing you, bro. Niggas is tired of hearing you. They tired of hearing your Fat Joe stories. Ooh, boo, hoo, hoo, nigga. If you felt like it's a violation, nigga, you should have handled your business with the nigga BX Hove. You should have handled your business with the nigga that cut you, and then you should have handled your business when the Sex Money Murder niggas wanted to get at you. R.I.P. Twin, but he wanted to pop your top off of sucker shit that you did, and they saved your life. And this is facts. So it is what it is, bro. Now let's get to the Mr. Hassan Campbell. Now you know I ain't forget you. So let me say this, right? Every time I watch this dude, it's like desperation is desperation. This is a dude that is going to be 50 years old next year. Still in his second childhood. This dude said that I don't let light-skinned niggas with braids talk to me crazy. This nigga talked about spitting in a grown man's mouth and sexually sodomizing him, right? And then got the nerve to talk gangster with it. Now he done said all the homophobic, homo slurs, just showed that he was just crazy. Like this dude was literally talking about how he want to bend a man over. And then he does a video talking about, yo, he threatened my life. And, yo, he threatened me. And y'all laugh about me getting, treated that way by Bam. And then, when I answer back, yo, shut up, bro. Shut up talking about when I answer. You make excuses, nigga. Stop with the excuses, bro. That's what you like to do. You letting people know that you like to sexually assault men. You know how to do it. You already said you bend them up, twirl them, spit in their mouth, pull their hair, put oil on their back. You already said what you like to do. Pause. That's what you said you like to do. You like to do this. So don't make excuses and get on your platform and on your bully pulpit and talk about, oh, y'all niggas, I gave my story to the world and y'all made fun of me. And like, yo, shut up, bro. You the same dude that told that bitch ass nigga Kev Gills, that sucker, because I call Kev Gills a sucker. You told Kev Gills a sucker. Yo, let me see your son and what you said you was gonna do to him. You was gonna sodomize his son. Okay, Hassan? You said you was gonna sodomize Kev Gill's son. And then after you said you was gonna sodomize that clown nigga son, you done went to the stream of saying you was gonna sodomize every YouTuber man that went at you. So you have a fixation, like you want to Louima niggas. Hassan? You want to Abner Louima niggas. That's what you want to do. You ain't got a plunger. You talking about going in raw on niggas and sodomizing them. So how can we look at you and say, oh, he's a street man and he like men? No, he don't like men. He like to stuff heavy peen in men. He want to stick heavy in men. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say the race. He want to stick heavy in men. And for a man to say he want to stick heavy D in men, that's crazy to me. For a heterosexual, no heterosexual man is gonna say he wants to stick any type of heavy something on a man. All right? crazy. So when I had when I brought this clown to the clubhouse, right? Next time I talk to Whack 100, I'ma have him in my room. I'ma ask him, yo, Whack, when I brought Hassan to clubhouse, was you the reason why he went on academics? Like, this dude is delusional because Wack and him didn't have no correspondence. Wack didn't have his number. Him and Wack wasn't talking until I brought him to clubhouse and called him, and he came in the room and he went viral. And that's what put the attention to the academics reaching out and all these people reaching out. Nobody was reaching out to Hassan to come on the platform because Hassan was taking L's to Kwame Brown. Like I keep telling you, Kwame Brown was smoking this dude. Kwame washed up now. He washed up now because he kept beefing with, like Hassan, beefing with no-name niggas, right? I look at these dudes crazy. How y'all beefing with no-name? You in a certain position, you shouldn't even be beefing with the peons. Dudes be beefing with dudes with 1,000 subscribers. That's crazy to me. Like, I got one dude that just came in my chat. You think I'm going to address him? Hell no. I'm not addressing nobody that slept in a car, came all the way from North Carolina. He say he from Jersey, but you couldn't go to any of your homies' cribs in Jersey that you had to sleep in your car with 2 other men. I wish I would address these dudes. Or like the one that say he from Queens that live in Virginia and his mans get murdered in the streets and he ain't popping nothing, ain't letting nothing fly for his mans. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to listen to these dudes. Or the other one, the hood MZ nigga, the hood MZ nigga. Like, I don't talk to niggas like the hood deep nigga. That you from Jersey, but you live in Virginia, and you talk about you gangster, but the nigga from Queens had you shook and you squashed with him, and now he your best homie. Like, some of these dudes, you just gotta hit them with the subliminal. You don't even say their names. You just hit them with the subliminal. Like, nigga, I don't know you, nigga. I don't know you. You're not in my lane, homie. We different. We different. We just hit you with the subliminals. We don't know you dudes. We don't know you dudes. We hit you dudes with the subliminals. Come on, bro. We don't argue with dudes that he's scared to go meet up with a nigga at his man's funeral. And then the nigga come to the funeral, he pussy, they both pussy. Come on, bro. We talking about you? You, Stanley? Come on, bro. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to the real Jersey. These niggas that be saying they from Jersey, they ain't really Jersey. Cause the real Jersey niggas I know from Newark, you know, from Camden, from Trenton, you know what I'm saying? All through the oranges, like, those official niggas. These dudes that be saying, oh, I'm from Jersey, I be like, yo, you from Jersey, really? Nah, you from country, nigga. You ain't from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of thing, man. You know, when I look at Jersey niggas, I look at like, oh, niggas like Hussein Fatal. Niggas like Tretch, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like Akbar Prey. I look at niggas like Sheik Ali. Those are Jersey niggas. You know what I'm saying? Real Jersey niggas. Like, these niggas that be online saying, yo, I'm from the bricks, I'm from Jersey. Like, I be like, yo, y'all niggas ain't Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'll be like, yo, the YouTube Jersey niggas, the niggas that be on these YouTube dirty sector niggas, they don't be real Jersey niggas. I've noticed that. Like the dude, the 280 dude, like, I don't even say his name either. Like, he was weird. Like, you was a Jersey, you say you Grape Street, you Jersey, but you running around with Bloods. You know what I'm saying? And you running around with G-Shine Bloods. Like, G-Shine is y'all ops out there. Y'all don't even move with G-Shine. Y'all more cool with the sex money murder niggas. It would have made sense to me him move with some sex money murder niggas, but you running with some G-Shine Bloods, knowing that that's your ops in Newark, nigga. Like, that's how I know, like, yo, niggas be weird. They be fanned out. They be trying to get around niggas and they get around in LA and they get around, and that's why Wack was clowning these niggas, man. Like I be telling dudes, man, the internet will make you see who's the real and who's the fake. Y'all see when it's real OGs, real official dudes, I get mad respect from them. But when it's these fake internet niggas that say, "Oh, I'm from here, I'm from there," and you really look like, no, you don't move like I be telling niggas that be saying they from B-more. You don't move like a Baltimore nigga. Baltimore nigga ain't moving or talking like you, homie. They about that action. You don't move like a Virginia nigga. The Virginia niggas is about that action. You know what I'm saying? You don't move like a Philly nigga. A Philly nigga ain't gonna do no trolling. He about that action. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? I got love for Philly, got love for Jersey, got love for Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with DC. You know, some real solid dudes in DC. VA, I've been in VA multiple times. Shout out to VA. You know, and you know, even my dudes in Boston, a lot of them is official. You know, shout out to London, you know. But when I hear a lot of these internet dudes, these don't be the real dudes. And when I talk to the real dudes that's from these places, bro, they don't move like these internet dudes, man. So it's like, yo, the internet niggas be so weird that be claiming they be making the city look bad, bruh. They be making it. I be telling them niggas, I be telling you, yo, y'all got some internet niggas that be making y'all city look bad, bruh. Y'all can't allow that. Y'all can't allow that. These dudes that be online, that be claiming that, yo, they from here, they from there, nigga, you ain't from there, bro. You don't move like them niggas. You move like an internet nigga. And you could tell these niggas is internet niggas. Cause they talk fly, they sending threats, but they ain't sending it back, bro. Ain't, bro. Just keep it real. But back to Hassan Campbell. So Hassan Campbell said he wanted to spit in a man's mouth, and then he got hurt that the people didn't jack what he said. That they unfollowed him, and a lot of them unfollowed, some blocked him, and they basically is tired of dude. Like, dude, you in the closet, homie. You know? They in the closet. Jewel, peace, queen. You know, they in the closet. You know that Michael Jackson record? Keep it in the closet. That's the song that nigga need to play. He need to play Trapped in the Closet, and he need to play that Michael Jackson song. Cause that nigga keeps it in the closet. That's the song him and Bam used to be playing. When you saying, yo, you gonna spit in a man's mouth, you ain't gonna put, what the nigga said? Nah, I ain't gonna put no baby oil. I'm just go, he said, I'm gonna go straight in raw. What? Pause. Nigga said, I ain't gonna put no baby oil. I'm gonna go straight in. Pause. I'm like, what? That's just like when the nigga say, yo, what's that nigga from Harlem? He talking about Preacher. So you basically talking about you want to leave semen in somebody like Preacher did, and you want to sodomize them like Adabisi. That's crazy. You want to do what Preacher did, and you want to do what basically Adabisi did. That's crazy. That right there let me know that Hassan Campbell is a homosexual. You know, that made me understand that dogs is in the closet. He like men. He like the butt. He's a butt pirate. He's a butt pirate. I don't care how much he want to be with a woman. He like butt. See, nigga, just hook up with Fleece Johnson, nigga, and just let it go, nigga. Let it go. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow with Fleece, my nigga. See, Fleece Johnson, nigga, listen, bro. He getting a lot of money right now, right? This nigga was a butt private back on lockdown. I remember when he was on lockup on NBC back in the days. Now this nigga is the most successful butt pirate on the internet. If that nigga ain't ashamed to say he like booty and he like man butt, nigga, why is you being ashamed that you like man butt? Pause. That's what you like. Just let it flow. Let it flow. You know? Just let it flow, nigga. That's what you like, Hassan. Just come out the closet. Stop with this talk about my wife, this, nigga. You said you can't get hard to your wife, nigga. You can't get hard to your wife, bro. You can't get hard to your wife. You said it out your mouth. Every time you want, you thinking about Bam. Thinking about Bam, nigga. You is the modern day version of Fleece Johnson, nigga. You just too proud to say that. But you like Fleece Johnson, nigga. Just let it flow. Come out the closet, and do what Fleece. Listen, bro. Fleece Johnson ain't ashamed, nigga. He tell niggas, I want you, and I'm gonna have you. He telling dudes that. You know, he ain't. He listen, bro. He ain't afraid. This nigga got famous off of being a putt pirate. Everybody interviewing the booty warrior. Haas, you the booty warrior, bro. You the modern day booty warrior, bro. Just let it flow. Why you being too proud to let it flow? Let it flow, nigga. Like Tony Braxton said, let it flow. You like booty. You like the dookie. You like the dookie shoot. You like the dookie shoot. Okay? If you didn't like the dookie, you wouldn't be talking about the dookie. You like it. You know? Fleece Johnson, that nigga ain't ashamed. He got a whole platform. He eating, he getting money. I don't know who the nigga is that's riding around with him. Shout out to him, bro. That's crazy. I wouldn't be running around with no nigga that said he a booty petty. But he must be a real official dude. But he riding around with Fleece. This dude taking him shopping and he getting money and come on, bro. You need to do what that dude did, Haas. You need to do what that dude did, man. Do what he do. You be good. You be Gucci. You be Gucci. Get out the closet and be Gucci, homie. So I was just talking about you like women and all that. Like, you don't like no women, nigga. You like men, nigga. Any nigga that sit up on a platform and said what you said, bro, I don't want to hear none of that. You like chicks and all that, nigga. You don't want no chick, nigga. You want a dude. You one of the home girls. That's why Coral be coming like, nigga, you one of the home girls, nigga. We watch your interviews, nigga. Your body language shows, bro. You like dudes, my nigga. Every time you talking about sodomizing a man. How we gonna respect? Like your gangster, like let's get it clear. The gangster card is out the window. All that murder one shit, all that, like nigga, how you gonna talk about Jada Kiss, nigga? And you ain't none of that. You ain't even built like that. Talking about Jada and all that. You ain't none of that, bro. Like, you talk about Kiss and talk about, yo, Jada was lying. Like, nigga, everybody, yo, if you listen to Jada Kiss, bro, and this is the thing I tell people, right? I listen to Jada my whole life, bro. If niggas listen to his first album, Long Kiss Goodnight, right? The Kiss the Game Goodbye, right? If you listen to the album Kiss the Game Goodbye, right? He got a song called Feel Me. And he told you his life story. Him going taking semesters in college, him having two parents. All that talking about a nigga, you like, oh, like nigga. Jada, Styles, and them niggas, they is business people, bro. They don't have that mentality, no street mentality. These niggas is businessmen. They got juice bars. They got a whole lot of real estate, whole lot of things that they doing in their community. They not worrying about being no gangster. You know what I'm saying? When niggas talk about niggas going to Catholic school, let me tell you something, bro. A lot of your biggest drug dealers and gangsters went to Catholic school. Perfect example. World Hardy. World, yeah, I'm talking about World. Damian World Hardy from LG went to private school. His brother went to private school. Him and his brother both went to private school. Okay? Just like Big, just like Kim, they went to private school. World bust his gun. Went to jail, got a lot of bodies. In federal penitentiary right now, doing 50 years. Doing life, not 50, he's doing life. Doing life in prison. Right? He went to private school. Okay? Wolf went to private school. You heard? Corey Buck Jacobs. You know, Buck, part of Bad Boy, went to private school. A lot of official dudes went to private school, bro. So when dudes be trying to discredit dudes, gangster, I be like, yo, come on, bro. It's not even about being a gangster. A lot of hustlers, a lot of dudes that sold drugs, you know, a lot of dudes that was gangsters, they went to private school, bro. Now Jada was like everybody else and coming of age, bro. You do what your peer groups do. A lot of dudes hustle. That don't mean they was drug kingpins moving a ton of drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like when people be listening to Jay, they be thinking he had 92 bricks. The nigga ain't had 92 bricks. He lost 92,000. They keep talking about 92 bricks. He lost $92,000. He didn't lose 92 bricks. But people believe that this nigga had 92 bricks. Like he was on Pablo level. Like, okay, a nigga sell drugs don't mean he a kingpin. You know? Don't mean he a kingpin. So when Hassan talking about Kiss, like nigga, you talking about a nigga, oh yo, these niggas is getting niggas to the graveyard and he murder, death, kill, gangster. Like, yo, bro, first of all, Kiss made records that had not just street lyrics, but he had records that he talking to the chicks. He had records where he talking to the people, not just to the dudes in the streets. Like, why? Like, people keep forgetting this nigga made Why, bro. This is a record that got banned by the FCC for what he said about Bush, bro. That got him blackballed. That literally got him blackballed. Because that album was supposed to do better than what it did. The Kiss of Death album. It wasn't even supposed to go gold. That album was supposed to go double platinum. Just off of that song, let alone, that was a big, huge song. Why? But because of what he said, that Towers line, that's what got him pigeonholed. So when niggas be told, oh, that nigga Jada made Murder Death, like, that's how I know niggas don't listen. That's just like when I tell niggas about Pac, niggas ain't listen to Pac. Like, a lot of niggas just be talking, bro. Like, all these niggas just be talking, and I know these niggas just be talking. Hassan and all these niggas, they be talking. Hassan be talking, bro. He don't know what be going on. He don't know what be going on. He just a nigga that run his mouth and think he know it all. And he don't. He run his mouth and say things and then when he say things, he talking about, I want to double down, I want to apologize, because that's the type of nigga he is, bro. He don't stand for nothing. When you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. Say, a nigga respect you if you stand for something. Nigga ain't gonna respect you if you just talking nonsense. And that's what his platform is basically about. He's a gossiper like a bitch. He don't talk no real shit. He ain't saving nobody. He ain't saving no babies. How you talking about the babies and you ain't saving no babies? You said out your own mouth, nigga. I got kids. I got this and that, nigga. You get money from the government, homie. You think we don't know? You ain't hurting for no change, nigga. You get a little pay. What people gotta realize is, right? The dude get money from the government and he gets money from YouTube, right? He don't even get that much of money from YouTube like that. He don't. So he ain't a nigga that's about, oh, I'm a dude putting shit in the community. You ain't never heard this nigga say, yo, I'm gonna get a non-profit program for the kids in Bronx River. He talks so much about the, you ain't never heard this nigga say, let me do non-profit in Bronx River. Let me get something for the kids out there in Bronx River so it could help them, you know, and we can have something, a community center, or do something for the community and build up. So, you know, we don't have to have the government. We don't have to have none of that. We ain't never seen that nigga do any of that. You know why? Because that ain't his niche. He don't care about saving no babies. He don't care about none of that. His thing is he want to buy all the jewelry, all of this, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But then want to talk about what other niggas, what you doing. You know what I'm saying? He don't stand. See, when you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. When your platform is based off of you just gossiping like a whore all day, you not basically saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? All he want to do is play the sympathy card like you wasn't a victim. You wasn't a victim. All the clout chasing, man, you know, it did help you. You didn't get 100,000 views. Didn't help you. Both of them look lame, but it didn't help them, right? Y'all see the numbers ain't looking like what it was looking like. Song numbers ain't looking like how it was. He ain't doing 100,000, 200. Nah, nigga. Cause people already see your play. When the money get low, you clout chase. And then when it get super, super low, you start saying some shock value shit. Then the numbers get up. But dudes are seeing through that. It ain't working no more. You know, it ain't working no more. You is looking like Tommy Sotomayor after they gave him his, you know, eviction notice. Hassan, you a step away of your eviction notice on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? It's over with. The show is over. I told you this, Hassan. You should have just invested in some businesses. You should have invested getting that merch, writing your book, telling your real true life story. But you wanted to invest being a gossiper. It's over with. Listen, bro, you lied to the people. You said to your audience you was going to buy them furniture, the women. You told the women, I'm going to buy y'all furniture. I'm going to help out the single mothers. You said all of these things, right? And what happened was you didn't do none of those things you said you was going to do. And because you didn't do what you said you was going to do, this show has become over for you. So people is virtually looking at, oh, this dude is finished. You know? Let me tell y'all something. When I support a song, man, I felt sorry for that dude, right? But then I had to rationalize, yo, this nigga really hating on me. And he really was hating on me. Because he just didn't like the fact that I was doing things virally and I didn't need him. You know when a nigga feel like, oh, this nigga like, he not like Five God. He not like Zip. He not like none of these other dudes, 050. You know, this nigga could go out there and move and shake and make a way for himself. Nigga seen that. And that sometimes trigger a nigga that a nigga could move a certain way. So he threw a little daggers at me. He subliminally was throwing shots at me. He did. The slick shit he said on Math Hoffa, I gave him a gratis on that. Okay, that's cool. But when he told me about, oh yeah, I need you to go at the Hip Hop Museum and Fat Joe, that's when I'm like, hold on, bro. I done had my channel hit for you. You know, and you know what really made me look at Hassan a certain type of way, and it was before we fell out, right? Was when he brought 050, 10 Toes, Sarnetta, and that chick, the director chick, I'm not going to say her name, the one that did the Zulu Nation documentary, right? And I said, yo, this dude got on my phone and I got flagged because of the video I did, right? And this dude got on my phone and told me, yo, yo, she did this and that, and yo, bro, yeah, you know, call it out, bro. And you know, out of respect and loyalty, you know what I say? You know what, man, I'm gonna do that. But then when he did that, he brought this woman on the platform. I was like, oh, okay, I see what he doing, bro. That right there just made me understood that that dude is a he's a hypocritical person, and he contradicts himself. If he didn't contradict himself, he would not be standing next to people that he say did him dirty. And that means that he will support people that hate him, but he won't support the people that support him. And that's why when I left his platform, the brothers like Tigo Billy, Ill Flow Spitter, you know, and many others have left his platform because you show hypocrisy the way you move. You let people come on your platform that don't fuck with you, but people that really support your movement, you don't even share or support their content. So that's when I knew that me and that nigga um wasn't cool like that. And like I said, once he did what he did on Behind the Bar, and I said I did not come up here to diss that man, and he went and proceeded to diss me, that's when I knew that I gotta stay away from dudes like that. Cause I ain't never went at him for him to talk ill about me. You know what I'm saying? With the zip nigga. I ain't did nothing to that man. But that just showed that he low-key was a hater, and he low-key didn't like my position. And a lot of people is like that. Dudes be jealous. He was just jealous. You know? He was just jealous. He saw the viral moments I was having. He saw the shit with the game. He saw the Rapmatic situation. He saw a lot of things. He just was hating low-key on my positioning. Until this day, he still hates. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't stomach the fact that I could do it without him in a major way. I could still pull in numbers, and I don't got to do the 5 guard, come back to me, begging me, please. Like, come on, bro. 050 and them niggas, like, come on. These is what these niggas do. They run back to that nigga because, you know, they need the nigga help. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the nigga help. I ain't need it when I first came on here, and I ain't need it now, bro. I thank the nigga for, you know, pulling up to my channel, but I helped that nigga more than that nigga helped me. That's the crazy part. I showed that nigga how to use StreamYards. I brought that nigga to Clubhouse and got him hot and got him new followers. Got him the most viral moments that he ever will have. He'll never have the momentum that he had in 2021, 2022. That was the best momentum he ever had in his career. You ain't seen him have another moment like the moment with me playing that audio in the room and then J-Rock coming in there and we go viral. You know what I'm saying? We went viral with the J-Rock. When I played that audio, Hassan audio, see, he got mad and said, oh, Lily said, yo, I should have smacked the shit out of you, out of me for playing his audio. But that nigga wasn't mad when I played the audio on Clubhouse. He was actually happy because when I played the audio, I directed the people to his YouTube channel. And a lot of those people, those new people that came to his channel, came because of me. Niggas told him he was gonna buy. He ain't never bought me no car, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I tell people this all the time, bro. A lot of people just be saying shit just to be saying it. You know what I'm saying? Dude hated my positioning, and he just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And all I did was help out the brother. you know, promote his promote his content. You know what I'm saying? I promoted myself, but I also promoted his content. And like I said, when it helped him, he was able to go on Clubhouse, speak the way he wanted to speak. I gave him a platform where he was able to talk. I linked him up with Nature Boy, did a legendary live with them too. Linked him up with Minnesota. You know, this is what I did. This is what Bullis Gotti did, right? And this is why I tell people all the time, man. Like, I done did a lot of legendary shit on here. You know, and like I said, the nigga was just hating on my positioning. And now when you look at Hassan, you looking at the decline of a man that basically didn't stand for anything. You know, it's just like when I look at Tommy. Every time I see Tommy on here, I just say it's like Bronx Tale, my nigga. You know, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You know what I'm saying? And when a nigga's a wasted talent, he's a wasted talent, bro. That's a fact. Money Boys play in Minnesota, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody they be mad. Yo, salute, 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 salute. Hey, Don, but yeah, you know, like I said, man, these niggas is finished, bro. You know, at the end of the day, we got a legendary interview coming soon on Rapmatic. You know, I just wanted to speak my piece on certain shit and salute to y'all, man. Like I said, man, this nigga Hassan Campbell, bro, he need to just come out the closet, stop with the fake storytelling, nigga. You not Wolf, you know, you not Pistol Pete, you know, you not Xavier Williams. You ran around with Half Pint and Bee Stinger story. You know, I ain't gonna tell you, Mr. Warbucks, who we interviewed, but I'ma say, um, it's a Queens dude, and it's gonna be legendary. It's gonna be legendary. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a Queens dude, and it's gonna be legendary. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple, you know, that nigga said he was baby BO, and I spoke to everybody, and they said straight up, like, that nigga didn't run in BO circle. He ain't get no money with BO. So how is you baby BO? Like, bro, you took Showbiz story, bro. Showbiz was with BO, RIP, BO. You know what I'm saying? Your brother-in-law, twin's brother came on here and said, yo, you was a liar. Everybody know that you a liar, bro, but you ran with the street stories because you know that the BAM shit was over with, bro. Nobody wanted to hear the BAM stories. Come on, bro. Yeah, man, he was mad young. Mr. Warbucks, he was mad young, bro. He was a kid, bro. This man wasn't outside like that. You know what I'm saying? This man's gonna be 50 next year. He's only 49. He's gonna be 49 this year. He's only 48 years old. He wasn't nowhere. He the same age as Chi Ali. He's on a legendary rap cover, Midnight Marauders. Bro, you an industry plant, homie. You ain't no victim. You an industry plant. You took niggas' stories and then you made it your story. That's all you did. You took niggas' stories and you made it your stories. Your story is you wanted to be a rapper. Your story is that you're on Midnight Marauders right next to who he right next? Oh, Neek the Exotic. That's who you next to. You next to Neek the Exotic on that cover, the back of the cover, and you run around saying like you wasn't there, bro. You was freaking off. Yeah, he thought he was gonna get a deal. Listen, Mr. Warbucks, man, you know, man, he thought he was gonna get a deal, man. Nigga said, yo, he was upstairs. Nigga told him, yo, when you go upstairs and a nigga say hit, that means turn the porno on and start jerking off. Dog, you was talking about how you was turning the porno on, jerking off. You said a nigga was under the covers. You pulled the covers back. The nigga was butt ass naked. Son had the Vaseline in his hand when you came home. You said the man did the bid with you. How we gonna believe that you was a street dude when you said the man did a bid with you? And he opened the door when you came by there with the Vaseline. He took you shopping when you first came home. You had the Vaseline. He had the Vaseline in his hand. My nigga, he was trying. Like, you was not no victim. You was a prostitute, and he treated you like a prostitute. Like Slick Rick said, treat him like a prostitute. That's what he did. He treated you like a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? You pulled the cover back, nigga, under there, butt ass, naked. You ain't said you left the apartment. You said, oh, spaghetti-o. Come on, bro. You said, oh, spaghetti-o. You said, Pam, yeah, willing participant, man. You said Bam was the fun house. Peace, Queen. I appreciate that. You said Bam House was the fun house, bro. That's the statement you made out your mouth. You said Bam House was the fun house. You ain't say Bam House was, yo, I ain't go up in Bam. You said, nigga, you went to Unionport Road in Parkchester to Bam apartment, my nigga. And you got it popping. You said when a nigga say hit, pause. Nigga, you said the nigga say hit, that means you turn the porno on and you jerking off. Come on, bro. Every time you hear that Planet Rock beat, come on, bro. Don't rock it, don't stop. Yeah, come on, bro. You was rocking it, don't stop. In the crib. Going crazy. Stop it. Said the nigga took you shopping when you came home. Ain't no man taking no other man, son. Shopping, bro. Derek Williams, bro, listen, let's keep it real. That was a date. You was trying to freak off with the nigga. What happened was Derek was too aggressive. You don't like your men too aggressive. He was too aggressive. You like to be the dominator, and you like them to be the submissive. That's why you was with Five Guard, because you know Five Guard is submissive. Five Guard run around with the tongue ring, with the dog collar on, and he into that BDSM shit. So you like Five Guard because he got a little tough in him, and he's zesty like you, but you get to be the dominator and not the submissive. So when the nigga was aggressively had his hands on your waist, you know, he had his hands on your waist. You say he make you feel gay, but you ain't slap his hands, you ain't punched him. Nigga had his hands on your waist. Y'all was sitting there in step-ins drinking Long Island iced teas. Giacana, yeah, bro. He was in there, you know. Yeah, Giacana all up on your waist. Like Mary, like Mariah said, touch your body. Come on, bro. That's what it was. So you and Derek, you blew it up because you got so drunk that you know, you felt like Vito from The Sopranos. And then when you look, this is the crazy thing. When you look, this is real crazy. Not only that you was feeling like Vito from The Sopranos, but dogs, you basically felt like you ain't want to get blew out. Cause you still grab that nigga hand. To cross the street, you grabbing the nigga hand. You grabbed his hand when you was crossing the street. So that right there just shows, bro, that you is a homo thug, bro. You trapped in the closet. You the pastor and trapped in the closet, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You you gotta remember the 90s, bro, and the 2000s, bro, that whole homo thug, down low shit. When that shit started, bro, it was an epidemic, bro. It's an epidemic of niggas like you, bro. And you was one of them niggas that slipped through the cracks, bro. You just didn't get blew up, but you blew yourself up as a down low nigga. You was a down low nigga, bro. You was a down low nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? You the type of nigga, your girl probably saw you in the bed with a nigga. Yo, Monifa had a song about niggas like you. I remember back in the days, they be in that record, bro. But the nigga Ghost from Power was in the video. He was in the video. I gotta find that video. He was in the video though, in the bed. That's you, homie. That's you. That's you. You was the type of nigga you laid up in the bed with another nigga. You feel me? That's you. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching Ricky Lake. They was talking about the homo thugs. They had an episode where they was talking about Atlanta, and the dude, they had a documentary out, it's like '04, about the down low lifestyle. And they had the dudes, you wouldn't even think these dudes was homo thugs. You know what I'm saying? They was big, buff dudes, and they was like you. You know what I'm saying? They look like they thugged out. Like, so when the homo thug situation, that frenzy came in the 2000s, the early 2000s, late 90s, you were the dudes that they was talking about. So now, fast forward to 2025, you showing the trace that you was a homo thug, dog. You know? DC Ben had them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? DC was the first one. And then it just flooded out to New York, flooded out to Atlanta, and then it's here. LA got them, Shout out to my LA dude, but y'all got them homo thugs out there, them booty warrior niggas. And Hassan is one of them. He one of them booty warrior niggas. He one of them, he already letting you know, nigga. What's that nigga from Harlem? You know what I'm saying? You wanna do what Preacher did. You wanna leave semen in a nigga ass. My nigga, that's crazy. You on that type of thing. You like men, nigga. You was a willing participant. And niggas know you was. That's why, Miss Jones and Monifa, speaking of her again, was cracking jokes on you, nigga. Cause they could tell you a homo, nigga, son. Like, women, listen, bro. Them females know, bro. The homo thug niggas. They know niggas like you. That's why they sat up on that live and was laughing at you, bro. Cause they know that's what you is. That's what you like. If you ain't like that and you wasn't into that, bro, you wouldn't be having conversations. Oh, she got her own radio show now, Mr. Warbucks. She got her own radio show now. I forgot the station, but she back on the radio out here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they know, bro. They know you. They know you fugazi, man. They know you fugazi, bro. They know you fugazi. And the sad part is that you want niggas to feel sorry. Niggas don't feel sorry for you, Hassan. You was a willing participant. You was on a legendary rap cover. And you a homo thug, bro. You know what I'm saying? Same with Gully TV. He the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gully is finished. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know that. Gully is finished. Math Hoffa is done. Son, you done too. But Math Hoffa is done, bro. Like I said earlier, bro. How you fumble the bag like that, my nigga? That's how you know that nigga ain't used to money, bro. Cause a hustler is not gonna fumble the bag to the point where nigga, the landlord turned the lights off. Come on, man. That nigga Gully definitely is sweet. He definitely sweet. Gully is the most sweetest nigga online. And not only that, that nigga's an extortion victim. Like, when I saw that nigga try to talk, how you gonna talk heavy about me, homie? You is an extortion victim, bro. Every street dude, that's why you don't want to interview street dudes no more, because they knew you was lunch meat. That's why they always was in your pockets, extorting. They extorting this dude. Up and down, extorting Gully TV. He don't get no love in Erie, PA. He know that. Yo, he thought that was gonna take you in here. What he told him, Mr. Warbucks? He said, "Give me that Tupac treatment." He told Jack, "Yo, Jack, when I come out there, I want that Tupac treatment." Then when that nigga came back to the States, and Jack, let's keep it real, found out how much money Gully was getting off of that interview, that nigga changed that number. He got on the phone with Jimmy. That nigga was shook. Then the nigga started talking crazy. Yeah, he said that. He said that. He said, yo, the nigga, he said the reason why he fell out with Jack, he didn't like the fact that he started telling him about money. He said that in the documentary. They took his documentary over Amazon. That's why he put this shit on YouTube. But I watched it when it was first on Amazon. Actually, I watched it when it was on, what's the joint? What's the shit? They used to put the doc Vimo, yeah, Vimo, yeah. I was watching it. He wanted Jack to take him shopping. He said, "Yo, treat me like Tupac." That's what he said. I need that Tupac treatment. He wanted him to take him like shopping, like he did. He took him shopping. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I want that Tupac treatment." So niggas looking at this nigga Gully like, oh, this he's free lunch. He tried, like, niggas is just like making this nigga pay. Like, he talked to Sherm the Worm. Sherm the Worm want that money. That nigga's a cornball. He talk about things he don't know. He don't know nobody. You know, he was mad that niggas was getting interviews. And because niggas was getting interviews, he was in his feelings. He in his feelings that he don't get no interviews. You know, he talk that tough shit. But niggas know he a bitch. You know. Yeah, he thought that was gonna please him. He thought that was gonna please him. He thought going on talking with talking about son was gonna please him, and it didn't. You know? Gully basically played himself. Played himself in a major way. Like, Gully TV is the biggest lane. That's why he door dashing now, because he ain't making no money. He ain't making no money. He ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? He ain't making no money. Ain't nobody. Like, he thought that shit with him and Zip was going to blow. Oh, yeah, we going to do what Mason Cam. We going to do what Mason Cam and Gilly and Wallow do. Nigga, ain't nobody checking for that bullshit ass that fucking podcast, nigga. Ain't nobody want to hear y'all niggas' opinions. Y'all too dusty niggas, man. Yeah, he don't understand them Flatbush niggas. He don't understand it. He was on the phone with Jimmy Henchman. He was talking submissive. And then I don't know. I think he must be had turned the recording on. Cause like before he started recording, he's talking real submissive. And then when he turned the recording on, the nigga started acting real crazy, talking crazy. Yo, my nigga, I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that, my nigga. I don't care. I'm like, this nigga, he think he a gangster. Oh, so when the cameras come on, he start talking that rough shit. When the cameras ain't on, that nigga ain't talking that rough shit. But he did the whole temperature change. Whole temperature change. Talking about I don't care about none of that. I'm like, oh, this nigga's a character. This nigga's a character. You know, that nigga Gully is a character, man. He is one of them niggas, man. He a turn the camera ass nigga. Yeah, yo, Dexter Isaac is the biggest liar, and he was listening to that dude Dexter Isaac Like Dexter Isaac was speaking facts. Dexter Isaac been lying, bro. None of what Dexter Isaac said is what happened. And ain't none of, and he wasn't even there. So, nigga, how you gonna listen to a nigga that got robbed by the same niggas? That also got pistol whipped and beaten down by these niggas. So we really gonna really believe somebody that basically got violated and was not even known for none of that, but you gonna believe that this man was who he say he is. A nigga that lied in his book. Everybody said that book was a lie. That's why they never took what he said with a grain of salt. You know? Yeah. Yeah, that dude Dexter's a liar, Mr. Warbucks. Like, he's a straight liar. Like, he go up on the platform and he was lying. Like, he was lying about Stretch, lying about this one, lying about, like, come on, bro, you was lying. You was lying about a whole lot of shit, bro, and you know you was lying. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't there, dog. You don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Who, like, come on, bro. Like, the only one that had the story down pat was Zayd. That's the only nigga that had it down pat. Shout out to Zayd. Zayd the only one. And Nichols, if Nichols would tell a story, if Nichols would ever come out and tell a story, but Nichols is chilling and he don't really do the cameras. But if Nichols would come out and tell a story, you won't hear no more of this, man. Dudes just be telling the story and Dexter just be lying. His story ain't credible. Ain't credible. Yeah, the money stopped. He was bitter. You know, it was yeah, you know. Yeah, some of it, I ain't gonna lie, some of it was, but you know, Mr. Bull Bucks, you know, like some of it was some credible shit. It was a little bit credible shit, and then it was some gas, and I ain't gonna lie. But they always forget the important person that brought Pac upstairs. You know, they forget that person, you know, and he was there and it was his session, you know. Yeah, that's Nikki D baby father. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. That's Nikki D baby father. But they always, like Mr. Warbucks, they always forget the person that helped Pac upstairs. You know what I'm saying? That was actually there at the studio. So, you know, they don't talk about that person. You know what I'm saying? But that was a crazy situation, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a crazy situation, man. That should have never happened, man. Like, you know, that's a fact. That's a fact, Mr. Warbucks. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, yo, Mr. Warbucks, how you feel about Ali Zoe, man? You jacking Zoe? Cause I ain't going front. The world shit, I heard that before. I ain't gonna lie, I heard the world shit before. Like, I heard World had Jimmy on the list, but I ain't never heard. Yeah, they left Freddie downstairs. Freddie was downstairs. They left him in the lobby, but they brought Pac upstairs. They left Freddie. Freddie was trying to chase them niggas, and then he just collapsed. And then they brought him back in the building, and they left him in the lobby. But they brought Pac upstairs. I don't know. I don't know, Sean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw the clip. Like, I heard him say, you know, like he said Jimmy was number 2, and then he said he was number 22 on the list of world hit list. Now, I'm not gonna lie, man. World was, I care for World was applying pressure. You know? World was applying pressure. Yeah, he fell right in front of Quad. That's a fact. That's a fact. World was applying pressure, Mr. Warbucks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like boy was out here wilding, man. And you know, the cop wasn't lying, man. Gavin did go to Atlanta and linked up with BMF. That wasn't a lie. He really did link with BMF. Like that wasn't a lie. World was out here wilding. Like World was a demon, man. He was shooting and letting shit go out here, man. He was not playing. That's why when I hear Mano talking shit, I'm like, yo, Mano, nigga, your baby mother, bro, like, how you gonna sit here and say on the line that yo, we grew up together, that World is family, bro, nigga, your son's uncles died allegedly on the hands of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you know what happened, bro. And when Kim was with that nigga and you was trying to holler, your ass left Brooklyn. That's just what it is, bro. Like World was that nigga, bro. Like I ain't gonna say here front, man. Like the nigga Peanut and World was official. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Peanut and that nigga World was official, man. Like that's what it is, man. And then like 80, yeah, they was peoples, but like, but yo, Mr. Warbucks, you gotta remember though, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, yo, man, like when boy was home, man, Kim was trying to holler at boy, boy wasn't moving like he was moving now, man. Boy was, and I'm gonna keep it real. World was really super. He was super tight with Mouse, but yeah, Mano is his peoples. I ain't gonna lie, but boy ain't give a fuck, man. Boy was going at everybody, man. Once his brother died, Mr. Warbucks, he was killing everything moving, son. You know what I'm saying? World was on a tirade, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on a tirade, bro. He was on a tirade, man. Like, and he was trying to get on that music industry, man. You know, he was trying to get in that music industry. Like World had his feet in that music industry. Like that music game, he was really in there. He was running around with the bad boy niggas. He's moving around with Kim. And then I really believe that niggas put them people on him. Like the same thing with T Black. Mr. Warbucks, same thing with T Black. T Black was in the music industry, because Mr. Warbucks, people be talking about Pac and Jack, but they don't talk about Pac and Black. You know what I'm saying? Facts. They don't talk about Pac and Black because T Black was running around with Pac. Heavy. He was riding around with Black heavy, you know? And nobody talks about that relationship. Like they talk about Jack and Jimmy, I get it, but a lot of dudes was mixing and mingling in Brooklyn with Pop cause T Black was taking them to different sections of Brooklyn. Let's just keep it real. T Black was taking them everywhere. That's who he was, and Queens. When he was in Queens, in Brooklyn, he was with T Black. Anybody know the history, Pac was moving around with T Black a lot. That's why T Black, you don't never hear Pac say a T Black name and none of them diss songs. For a reason. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Warbucks. They don't talk about that because they always talk about the Jack, and then they try to say him and Jimmy. Like him and Jimmy, yeah, Jimmy and him they was cordial, but it wasn't like him and Black. Him and T Black and Jack was cool. Jack and him was cool, but T Black and him was super cool. They was moving around a lot. You know what I'm saying? They was moving around a lot. Facts. Facts, Mr. Warbucks. Facts. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I like Mr. Warbucks. that's why I said what I said about Sean. I said, yo, Sean, when he did the interview with Combat Jack, why you pressing him? You already exposed your code. He saying, yo, y'all was going to chill with the nigga. Why you exposing? Why you mad at the nigga for taking the interview then? That nigga Combat Jack ain't no street nigga. Come on, bro. He ain't no street nigga. Cause Mike Tyson and Peanut and all them official niggas in Brooklyn was cracking his wife. Let's keep it real. That nigga ain't no official nigga, bro. He ain't no official nigga, bro. But he knew, yeah, facts. He knew Jimmy because of How Can I Be Now. That's a fact. Peter Thomas, you know, and all of them. Yeah, he did. He was talking slick, but you know he was but you see, Combat Jack is Jimmy Man's. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Warbucks? Combat Jack, he loyal to Jimmy. Jimmy and Jack got a shaky relationship. So he's gonna be biased to Jimmy and he gonna throw shots at Jack because Jimmy is his man. That's like when you see like with the thing with Ricky Lee, right? Where you hear Jack saying, yo, Ricky Lee and Lennox Lewis and Ricky Lee, they Jimmy peoples. Even though that's Jack means, but that's Jimmy peoples. You know what I'm saying? Akon is Jimmy peoples. So Jimmy peoples gonna be loyal to Jimmy. You know? Yeah. They had a relationship. That's his man's. That's his man's. That's his man. That's why he felt some type of way. Bigger. Yo, Mr. Warbucks. Bigger. Why you think Sean said what he said about Bigger? Bigger and Jimmy is cool. Jimmy is Jimmy Mans. That's why he was saying what he was saying. That's why him and Tech was having that argument. Cause Bigger is cool with Jimmy. So, like certain dudes, that's why certain dudes say what they say because they loyal to Jimmy. And I get it. Jimmy been in the game a long time. You know what I'm saying? Even though dudes know Jack, but Jimmy been in the game a long time. A lot of people don't know David Hyatt and Peter Thomas and all them. David Hyatt, Unique Uncle, put Jimmy and them in the game. Him and his man Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the game. And he been in the game since the late 80s all the way to when they locked him up in the 2010. So Jimmy got a real strong respect in the game. You know, R.I.P. David Hyatt. You know, but he got a real strong, you know, trajectory. Like I just saw a video the other day on YouTube with John Forte and them. And I forgot who else was in the video, but they was at Puffy Party. Like I saw a video with them. And they was promoting henchmen. You know what I'm saying? Like he had all of them under him, man. Yeah, he got a whole industry. He got a strong resume in the industry. He had Brandy, Salt and Pepper. You know, he had all of them, man. He got a long list of people. You know, and like, you know, and then he had the studio. That's what people keep forgetting. He had the studio. He had the Henchman studio. So yeah, when he was on Yo MTV Raps, remember? With him and Buju Banton, he had the fake Jamaican accent, you know? Peace, Queen, how you? Oh yeah, you know I'ma always stay on their heads. Peace to you. Yeah, he named Naughty by Nature. You know what I'm saying? Like he was with Sha Kim and Queen Latifah. Those was his peoples. So, you know, Jimmy had a long history in the game. I know it's me, Mermaid. How you been? You don't be answering. I gotta hit you up on IG. You ain't been on IG in a minute, but how you been? How you been though? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That shit crazy though. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy though. But yeah, man. You know, the nigga Ja Rule and 50, man, they gotta calm that down, man. That shit crazy, man. They back with that paperwork shit. They back with that paperwork shit. They gotta calm that down, man. You know, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this, right? Yeah, I do. You know, yeah, they gotta calm that shit down. Um, that's why I tell people. Yeah. He ain't never said nothing. Yeah. Cause Naughty by Nature, yeah, facts. Naughty by Nature was tight with Pac. That's with Jimmy. Yeah, that's a fact. You know, cause they all was team. And I'm gonna keep it real though, Mr. Warbucks. And I'm gonna be honest, right? And I said this the other day, man. I feel like if that thing that happened to Snoop trailer, with it getting shot up, I really believe, Mr. Warbucks, I really believe this, bro. If the trailer didn't get shot up, this is facts. I feel like Pac would have never came out and started dissing. He was riding for, cause Snoop and Dre started that East and West beef, bro. The man was coming out. He was gonna make his hit records. He was gonna chill. Once they shot the trailer up, and they did that, that's when Son just went bonkers. And a lot of those records, and let's keep it real, Mr. Warbucks, a lot of those records that Pac did, they wasn't gonna release. Like Against All Odds wasn't supposed to be released, but Suge went to jail. You know what I'm saying? He was going in, so a lot of them joints wasn't supposed to be released. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them wasn't supposed to be released. He said that. He said that like it wasn't supposed to be released. That's what a lot of them said. A lot of them records, a lot of names are gonna be taken out. Nas' name was gonna be taken out. You know what I'm saying? So when the trailer got shot up, that's when the nigga just went nuclear. But that's when Big D, and he had mad respect for Big D. He had mad respect for Big D. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Warbucks. He was gonna take names. Shout out to Sonny in the building. Salute. When he talked to Big D and Eric B, and they told him, nah, don't do that. And he had mad respect for Big D and Eric B. He had mad respect. And then he did not diss New York. And then what happened was, when he got killed, that's when all of the Against All Odds and all that shit, a lot of them joints wasn't even supposed to be released, man. They wasn't supposed to be released. A lot of people know that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Pac had a lot of and a lot of people say, oh, Pac hated on Brooklyn. He ain't hate on Brooklyn. He had Brooklyn dudes was involved in Death Row East, man. They had Rome that used to be with the original 50. Rome that y'all had that stole that Mousy, not Mousy, yeah, was it Mousy? Yeah, Mousy, yeah, fat gat girl. Gave him the bricks and all that. Rome, he was down with Death Row East. There was a lot of people down with Death Row East, man. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no he hated Brooklyn or he hated New York. It was just he was riding for Dre and Snoop, because Dre and Snoop was on some hate New York shit. Let's just keep it real. Dre and Snoop was behind all of that. That's why they want to hide their hands now and talk about, oh, we was about the peace. We love New York. Like, let's keep it all the way real about Dr. Dre. Because I'm going to keep it all the way real, right? And I had a conversation with one of my comrades, right? Dr. Dre is an overrated producer. Let's get that clear. But a lot of this, right? Oh, okay, I know he's messing with the baby mama. I know he was messing with the other baby. I forgot her name, though. But let me say this about Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is overrated, bro. When Dr. Dre left Death Row, right? This is a fact. You can ask anybody. When Dr. Dre left Death Row, them beats was horrible. That's why when Pac said what he said, yo, the nigga ain't made a beat in 7 years, because Sam Snead, Superfly, Daz Dillinger, Quick was doing all the production for Dr. Dre on Death Row. This is facts. This is actual fact. They was doing all the production for Dr. Dre. You know?